the 15th of January of the arrest.
Okay.
Hoping 9 days. Within that 9 days, an accomplice of Sedinam Tamakulu is arraigned before the Court of Appeal and granted an appeal bail pending appeal. What do you tell me? These are some of the circumstantial issues we look at it. Now the point is, whether it is Mr. Oforiatta or whether it is myself, Aaron, and I had served in the government, I need to account for it. But you see, you check the circumstances and you ask yourself, can this person be given a fair trial? On the matter of Ken Oforiatta, some of us have been so consistent that whether Oforiatta is in this country or not, the laws of the Republic, the Constitution 1992, grants the prosecutor or the prosecution the power to even proceed with the case in absentia of Ken Oforiatta. If there is no evidence of that sort or there is no example of that sort, Sedinam Tamakulu is an example. And so why do we wait and say that somebody is in the US and cannot come and such person cannot be arraigned? We're in this country and we told you that the special prosecutor is playing a dilly-dally type of politics with the Ken Oforiatta matter, because you file for Interpol red alert without even filing charges against the person. Certainly it will bounce off. It bounced off. The point is, should Ken Oforiatta come back to the country? For me, Aaron, I will agree that he should. But let us look at the circumstances within which the MPP appointees or appointees of the SWAL government has been treated. When you are leaving Governor Siama, when you are leaving Kessel Atoforsen, when you are leaving the Saglemi matter, when you are leaving all the NDC matters and be chasing Wuntumi, and Wuntumi has to sleep in cells for over a week, and you tell me that you are treating that person fairly. You give a bail condition of 800 million Ghana cedis, my brother. To be justified, though. To be justified. What are we looking for? There is a country we are building. Now, my brother says that Gabi is being known, was known in the former government as a prime minister. I'm sure he reads the constitution, he has the constitution. There is no portfolio of that sort. But if he is ascribing Gabi as a prime minister, the basic question everyone will ask is, how would he even ascribe Ibrahim Mahama? Ambassador, the ambassador of US, that is the Ghana ambassador to US, now tells us that Sedinam Tamakulu was arrested on the 7th of January. Now listen very carefully. But he reports to the people of Ghana on the 15th of January of the arrest.
Okay.
Hoping 9 days. Within that 9 days, an accomplice of Sedinam Tamakulu is arraigned before the Court of Appeal and granted an appeal bail pending appeal. What do you tell me? These are some of the circumstantial issues we look at it. Now the point is, whether it is Mr. Oforiatta or whether it is myself, Aaron, and I had served in the government, I need to account for it. But you see, you check the circumstances and you ask yourself, can this person be given a fair trial? On the matter of Ken Oforiatta, some of us have been so consistent that whether Oforiatta is in this country or not, the laws of the Republic, the Constitution 1992, grants the prosecutor or the prosecution the power to even proceed with the case in absentia of Ken Oforiatta. If there is no evidence of that sort or there is no example of that sort, Sedinam Tamakulu is an example. And so why do we wait and say that somebody is in the US and cannot come and such person cannot be arraigned? We're in this country and we told you that the special prosecutor is playing a dilly-dally type of politics with the Ken Oforiatta matter, because you file for Interpol red alert without even filing charges against the person. Certainly it will bounce off. It bounced off. The point is, should Ken Oforiatta come back to the country? For me, Aaron, I will agree that he should. But let us look at the circumstances within which the MPP appointees or appointees of the SWAL government has been treated. When you are leaving Governor Siama, when you are leaving Kessel Atoforsen, when you are leaving the Saglemi matter, when you are leaving all the NDC matters and be chasing Wuntumi, and Wuntumi has to sleep in cells for over a week, and you tell me that you are treating that person fairly. You give a bail condition of 800 million Ghana cedis, my brother. To be justified, though. To be justified. What are we looking for? There is a country we are building. Now, my brother says that Gabi is being known, was known in the former government as a prime minister. I'm sure he reads the constitution, he has the constitution. There is no portfolio of that sort. But if he is ascribing Gabi as a prime minister, the basic question everyone will ask is, how would he even ascribe Ibrahim Mahama?
Young two mano or no go jina doom chey and a young two mano young will go aqua Jimmy. Young two mano or no go jina doom chey and a young two mano young will go aqua Jimmy.
They say, Adia Ghana for be brain, Nana Akufo-Addo be a foreign minister. For all the years and Nana Akufo-Addo served as foreign minister and Minister of Defense, he didn't take salary from government. He didn't take per diem. You won't get one person in NDC to say that. Yes. For the 8 years or 7 years, sir, Ken Ofori-Atta served as finance minister. He didn't take per diem. He didn't take salary. I'm telling you. Check it. Go and check. Ken Ofori-Atta was not on salary. Per diem, I so be too kind. Ken Ofori-Atta didn't take per diem from government. Unya one person in NDC, not even President Mahama. President Mahama, Edu baby, and Nana Akufo-Addo can say, "Oh man, you didn't say anything." I can say, you know, there was some argument.
Yes.
Nana Akufo-Addo, you can say, on Pebium. So Mahama come Akufo-Addo warning, so Nimno the Nisaka Nirisika. I'm telling you. That is how hungry these NDC people are. That is how evil they are. And almost soil, but I say Ghana, no, because of our level of ignorance, we celebrate criminals and we crucify noble men. I want you to listen to it again. Say Ghana, because of the level of ignorance, no, we celebrate criminals and we persecute noble men in Ghana. Like NDC wouldn't have the audacity to tarnish the image of Ken Ofori-Atta. I want you to know, Ken Ofori-Atta, funeral homes here, funeral home, one of them, very it's for Ken Ofori-Atta.
Oh, can a funeral home here? You don't know about 2 whole year.
Funeral homes, so the biggest is for Ken Ofori-Atta, and he didn't own it when he was in government. Data Bank, one of the best financial institutions in the whole of Africa, it has been rated the best financial institutions in Africa. If you are South Africa, if you are Nigeria, and Ghana, it belonged to Ken Ofori-Atta before we came into government. Ken Ofori-Atta has insurance companies. So this is a young man who has toiled with his own sweat and blood. You see Nisika, the finance MPP party, or Brian MPP opposition. It is such a person. Until say NDC4, make a chair President Mahama, any Ninuamu, said my dreams, so be good Ken Ofori-Atta and Nana Akufo-Addo NDC4 no, Nana Akufo-Addo, Omo de Galamsey, Omo de Cathedral, Omo de Begu Nufi. Investigations have shown that not one city was missing. Omo Begu Sisila da Paunfi, Omo Beka say millions of Ghana cedis, dollars, we only fear up to now. FBI for Bamu, ye won't share. Na NDC4 officials, Omo Ba Bema and Somo Niska. Me person me catch President Mahama said, Nana Akufo-Addo 8 years of best serve your Ghana no, 1 ton Ghana bauxite ama Ninua Bia. Inso your man paying the or no man, and called Ghana bauxite in Yama Ninua, and you're caught in a reverse sena. Nana Akufo-Addo near Bia Niwa. When Tiani workers, snake contribution, Anke Betty Mid Nako jail. Nana Akufo-Addo near Bia and funny company. Anko G loan 380 million Ghana cedis. Ma merchant bank, any UT bank and go. Nana Akufo-Addo near Bieni or yes, sir. Nana Akufo-Addo bar bemuno, one beton black voter. Yeah, the biggest mining concession, our money near Bia. Nana Akufo-Addo didn't do that. Sir, a Japadiano, Nana Akufo-Addo, even this time around, under 1 year mobile, no. Precious mineral marketing, gold for reserve, gold for oil. These were the brainchild of Dr. BAWUMIA. And so, what is his experience? It is because of chronic catastrophic project. What to say I don't go about that? So aggregator, BIFN Bauer. It really Sam Bauer rock. Yeah, investigation like who are the owners. Someone related President Mahama. I'm telling you, Bauer.
MPP4,
find out if they don't relate. They have no relation. Me say, go and find out. In Ghana, no, because of our level of ignorance, we don't read. The mafians will continue to loot. They are the ones that we praise in public. And those who, out of their own volition, me say Nana Akufo-Addo never He was not on salary. They said, Adia Ghana for Bebre no, Nana Akufo-Addo be a foreign minister for all the years Nana Akufo-Addo served as foreign minister and Minister of Defense. He didn't take salary from government. He didn't take per diem. You won't get one person in NDC. Yes, for the 8 years or 7 years, sir, Ken Ofori-Atta served as finance minister. He didn't take per diem. He didn't take salary. I'm telling you. Check it. Go and check. Ken Ofori-Atta was not on salary. Per diem, I saw Ken Ofori-Atta didn't take per diem from government. Now one person in NDC, not even President Mahama. President Mahama, Edu baby, and Nana Akufo-Addo can say, "Oh man, I didn't say anything. I can't say, oh my, you know, there was some argument."
Yes.
Nana Akufo-Addo, you can say, on Peggy, John Mahama, come Akufo-Addo warning, so Nimno the Nisaka Nisika. I'm telling you, that is how hungry these NDC people are. That is how evil they are. And almost soil, but who said Ghana, no, because of our level of ignorance. We celebrate criminals and we crucify noblemen.
All right, Abusia. Yamamuni na akwaba, yamamuaha, yamamuadro, baby I share me free bia medinchia kese amao. We also no kukuru kwa manyuku nipa medinchia kese pa amao pa. And then let's start here free TikTok. Na mama adofua etumi abano. Metumi ama akwaba, na maba Facebook na YouTube. Na mene almost we bedin kita ho enunti. Say o cheme wo TikTok a message say obe share page no one e dey ama me obe repost to obe like it obe ja comment na what to stars and I can say flowers ni anything ebe kan akoma say obe to be a message wa ebe boa ebio I would like to also acknowledge say ne yene communicators, regional communicators mienu and ABD agro ewaha and untino yabesre se wa hebia obeduma boa ama it's okay ebetumi aboa ama program no akosu ye na Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia na ni so ade hunu a esi na ni so se opese Ghana si no yini na yetumi aboa no enu nti Edu Solomon me hu me da se wa join Cute Boo me hu so when bio Otto Edil me hu so Hassan Bosco me hu me da se wa join MP's Radio me da se pa madam when bio no Karma is real me da se wa join usu nana usu minyate won kancho aka 3 years and 4 days but ma mental won ka page so Osman K osumeda se wetumi join na nado agudie me da se wa join GT wa join me da se Angelica also well done bra Felix me da se pa when bio nana ma me patro ye ja comment na me hu wan wa nana ma also join sister Dana Rivers wa share ma me na me shira when bio I believe so far these are the people I can see them on the page. The patros wa ba so na me mo udin abit meja comment and I be na me huna metumi ma akwa the patro Facebook ni YouTube ebio ya start attack me page no enu nti say we will be our political zone fan. They be a catch us Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, the meba. And it is a open massamon kwa dia. Na ejuma me no open na weni son kwa dia me pacho. Men train se ubenya notification bi answer. Mesremu pi. Tade we makasa. The page no enye normal bio. Ye ni na ye wa ha. And as Sam George can say, omo de omonsa ka 700 accounts. Omo ni na ye MPP4 Pro account. Me de number 1. Because more money me dada no. Me started say medium mujuma yen ne. Enu nti se woba na se wo no so a obi hu yen no se wan share amfa nko baby a obi e hu se Bra Felix by life. Obi hu ne later cry bi. Nti mesre. My page is under attack. Whatever I post something, they restrict the reach. They divert my reach and my views. And until bana who say any pattern crash me nyame na aye and any pattern credit to me a generation. Intimo amo support to page way Felix Apia political zone. Na mo na me anante a channel. Kakra meka and then say mesremo Mondays ebo no 9 per mu a oba ha me wa ha o Ghana ebo no 9 per mu a no wa ha. Wednesday ebo no 9 per mu a me wa ha. Friday ebo no 9 per mu a me wa ha. Days a ye hwe say ye yi kakra no so no ye pe kwan e de be kasa. Intime pa cho hwe na wan kasa na Bra Felix oba live a minya notification. Unya notification because my notification no ya brain ase ebi me notification no ya brain ase nti oba na wa be check me wo live na wa share bi e de amame na afoforo hu se Brother Felix ayede aba live but you see ni na ya te ase. All right, amanya comment as say wa join no de bia oba nyame nshira Mr. Wilson asmeni me da say Mona BMM yo then Mona BMM yeah that's it also I join it yeah boy or say yes be me name the other by there but we post to BB and Evelyn appear down kwa I say congratulations to DMB in advance said as a visionary leader I'm Pedu Kofi see do say hello happy new year fe no Pedu this new year na maintain on Kampacho page mama Patricia Nantechi, I'm here for you, boss. Me that's a pan said they be I was over. I'll say I'm always in search for and wondering if you are on or not. So I mean sure. Say well wait me I catch a preamble. And then I may add my menya a kukudam for me no ewaha. Menium EBD and como said the medin can regional communicators. Say finding out the atmosphere on the ground. You see who they are air so our northern region, especially on the grounds, what they are doing to help their brother, what they are doing to support. Yeah, California, we have already started putting ourselves together, and I hope say they are also ready to also support. You know, I will bring them on as they appear. In the meantime, let me do my running story right now so that I can get into my guest. Me patros I won't say and then the first day me catch say MPP for your boy your ho abro ye de ebufuo hye mu say yen konkoto aba na yetena afie ema NDC fo bedi yeso no ese yankasa na dia ekoswe ese sanka ye adesuade kese edema MPP4 especially now we are delegates ekoto abai so that we know who we are bringing as our leader. Na yetumi anya hoden ede akane ama NDC4 ya enye asemo enemi hu ya eye mareho madwene ho amenti ase eye how NDC4 handle you gold enuanom ye wo kromu ha NDC4 babedi so several years omufra abem no as at 2016 2017 omubefra abem no na Ghana ye gold ni na ye work in our reserves na ye 8.7 tons. 8.7 tons gold na ye wo. Arewusema women say gold na ye wo no so no. Na ye gold ye de sika yemfa say foreign money and ato anase broni sika mu duchin ye de na akoto. Dr. Bawumia ba no beka say yenye bibi a your friend gold purchasing program. Yemfa bi emfele your reserves, yemfa show up your dollar, sorry, your currency. Na yemfa nka any being your gold for oil and all of that. Yeni na ya kai the NDC for candidates as policy way home. Omu didi sebe Dr. Bawumia tem ekekan sembebre. E the trade Dr. Bawumia about this whole gold purchase program. Dr. Bawumia say yemfa yankasa yesi di into gold no na MY. Ya bomodea toto ya maniko do eye 31 tons. Any ifra bemu. After 31 tons, we were boot out of we government and NDC for by. Afitia, the American AME. NDC for say one more the gold board aba. And no, our gold is going to go up because they are buying more gold, including Galamsey's gold. I hear Papa Mahama Nankasa confirm said they are buying Galamsey's gold. Adia minimum say. Yeah, buy another 8. Now see you to me the 2 be count there. It's a number in economy. Okay. However, NDC is the only government here auto gold, according to auto gold. Now so gold that you want a sort. Minianum. We any politics you. Oh, you Ghana ni NDC ni MPP ni PNC PPP whatever you are. NDC cannot be trusted with our country, especially the running of it. They are very good manipulators. They know how to take power. They know what to say to get you angry to vote against your own development. One thing they cannot do is govern. Now, dear Yana say, Bibi say, I better ways as some MPP for Ninara, ye can who boom, now you're sorry to NDC, no. Ubenya MPP need to social media say, said John Mahama Memoni a good pa, a good pa, because of internal primaries. Because of internal primaries, they are telling us, say, John Mahama Membo a good. Besides, then the artists were almost a petrol, any pan in a drive when you. And then the artists of petrol, yet drivers are not moving their vehicles, so there's a transportation problem. Besides, then Sabi, Omati, Amoso, a monotype of Joker rice, and Kayane de Yente. So I'm saying, guess, Bakwaba, I will add in very soon, right after this opening way, Now, and Naya Denya, Ghana needs ye, Medema no Esu, because my guest now, I want to bring him on. Ye didn't say you will go to Wohono, ye Denya, Ghana for Muntie, NDC for robots no Muntie. Ma buy NDC, Sami Jemfi, any Ghana, a Bank of Ghana governor. Reports ya de bray and then say gold now that 32 tons and now 18 tons. Gold no. So no ye. So none de ye he said change. So ye and the day ye nya hu sabi emu aye bia. Dia ye ni man say ye gold now ya bra part to 32 tons no. And this is for the 3 months from September up to December. Ya trip from 31 tons to 18 tons. You don't need God to tell you saying this is an abysmal party. You don't need a rocket scientist to tell you say NDC is a no party. Mama my in this anyway. Now when now after 31st, I believe sir we'll be able to talk about it. And you're trying to do NDC for any just to give you a little evidence, then I bring my or shall I say any for those of you watching. Any gold holdings, they say the aka in tons. From 30 with 7.1, now aka 18.6. From 37.1 tons to aka 18.6 tons. We a Bank of Ghana nankasa document, Mr. Now one man make us say a MPP for na a Bank of Ghana for nankasa a document. My main family guests and enjoying na yini komo kakra. If you are, I'll bring the next person on. Good afternoon, good evening. I don't know if your network is that solid, but it keeps shaking. Can you hear me, please? Honorable. Please, can you hear me? You have muted yourself. If you can unmute yourself. Mr. Peter, me pacho unmute to Hawaii. Where mute to? All right, now talk. Yeah, now talk. We cannot hear you. Honorable, we can't hear you at all. We cannot hear.
You cannot hear me.
Now we can hear you. Now we can hear you.
Okay, I'm trying my best. I'm shouting, but it appears you say you cannot hear me.
No, yeah.
Is it better now?
Yes, it's better now. It's a bit stringy, but it's okay. I mean, like we could work with that. That's okay.
Okay, so I'm on the field campaigning. I'm on the field campaigning for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, so the line might not be that good.
Okay, that's good. We thank you for doing that. By the way, how are you doing though? How are you doing overall? How are you doing?
Yes, I'm doing quite well. I could have been better than this if the NDC government had made things better for our country. I could have been better than this. Could have been better than this if MPP were in government. But because the nation looters are in government, I'm just better because God has blessed me and God is keeping my soul together. So I'm better.
All right. So which region are you in currently as we talk?
I'm coming from the Upper East region.
Okay.
I'm in the Upper East region of Ghana. And I come from Bongo constituency specifically. And as I talk to you, I'm addressing delegates in one of the electoral areas in the Bongo constituency.
All right. All right. So can you give us a rundown? How is the atmosphere like? How are the people gingered up for Dr. Bawumia? Do you think we are going to have a massive win in the north this time around? Are they going to come out and support their brother as we the Akans and we the Akans are supporting him? Are the northerners and the Muslims up there also happily standing behind their brother?
Yes, over here in the Upper East region, the atmosphere is getting charged because from one constituency to the other, we are moving and addressing the delegates, reminding them of the D-Day and re-emphasizing of the need for them to vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. And this part of the country, despite the fact that we are all Northerners, we are not telling them to vote for Bawumia because he's a Northerner. We are telling them to vote for him because of his competence, his humility, and the experience has gathered over the last 20 years. We thought that his experience in government, if it's anything to go by, is more than any of the other candidates. We thought that his experience as a running mate for 8 years is something that we cannot undermine. And we thought that his ideas, brilliant ideas that he brought to bear on the government, is something we cannot underrate. So we are telling them some of these things. In fact, it's a reminder because we have engaged them several occasions. And once we have just 2 days into the elections, we are reminding them of the fact that we have to vote for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because of some of the ideas he championed whilst in government, because the fact that he's a tried and tested person, that is why we need to vote for him. So we're not just going to vote for him because he's a Northerner, but we think that above that, he's very competent. But what is even wrong? If you vote for your brother, there's nothing wrong. If your brother is contesting elections and is competent and you vote for him, there's nothing physically wrong with that as well. So we are all charged. All the 15 constituencies. We are poised to win all, and we are working very hard day and night to ensure we secure that victory for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia on Saturday.
Okay, good. So the reason why I said this, Mr. I am Galai, the reason why I said this is very simple. I know you are on the grounds. You are in Ghana, so you hear words like, "Oh, do you understand the tree a bit?" I want to say something in tree.
Yeah, I do. I do.
Okay, I believe you have heard the saying that they say, "Oh,
I understand tree a bit.
I hope you've heard that sentiment.
Yes.
Yes, and that is the reason
But
why we are
Sano and the correct to those
you because they are
Marty.
trying to say
Statement and I said that's someone I'm for Kano. And you know through those are which the whole nation, all the 16 constituencies, regions, which the constituency are, and I say regional, your votes are costly in the 2024 election. Those two regions includes the northeast region where Bawumia comes from. In fact, it's the only region that our votes increased by about 25%. The rest of the regions, we declined in our vote margin. All the other regions, we declined. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia home regional, ya ban kosoro kakra. E kosoro kakra say other regions. The Obika say, Nordness and fire votes number or Nordness didn't vote for our brother. That is not absolutely correct. But of course, the challenges that the country went through, the economic challenges that we all went through, it didn't happen in the south alone. We also suffer it. All of us in the north. The drought spelled that our crops died. The fertilizer that we're supposed to get that we did not get. All these things affected the northerner as well. So it cannot be that the northerners didn't vote. When our government did the DDEP program that we experienced for the first time in our history, the haircut, it affected our people as well. When our government increased fuel prices a week to elections, also affected northerners. So northerners are not in isolation. Muslims are not in isolation. We all going to the same market. We are all in the same economy. So when things are difficult, that affects us as well. So we think we did our best, considering the economic condition at that time, considering all the things that happened at that time. We did our part. Maybe we could have done better than that. And we could have done better if the economic condition were better as it is today, sincerely speaking. So it is not as if we did not appreciate the fact that Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia comes from our region and that we did not help him much. We did. But I can assure you that this time around, now that we have tasted John Mahama's second coming, we now know the difference between the two northern brothers. 2028 will be a different ball game. I'll show you.
All right, thank you. You know, and the reason why I even brought that up, like I was saying, was that we just want you, the people in the north, and whether you are Muslim or not, to know that we, the Akans, have decided to bring Dr. Bawumia. And this time around, whether you people bring it or you don't bring it, we are bringing him. So it is better you people join now.
We will meet you with him. We will meet you with him.
Very good. That is what I want to hear this time.
That's fine. We will do our part to bring him so that all of us will support him to win the elections for our party and for our country, Ghana. So be rest assured, and your listeners and viewers, that the Northerner is poised to vote for him. Forget of those things you see on platforms, those political, messages, and those crowds. The others come and they enjoy. That is not the real situation in the north. The real situation is far from that, and that we are all poised this time round to ensure that we give him the maximum vote that he requires to distinguish him from the rest of the candidates. And that I can tell you that we will do.
Thank you so much. Now let's get into our conversation proper. Now, You have mentioned that you have tasted of John Dramani Mohammed's second coming. I'm very, very much informed that farmers in the north are not happy at all, especially those who grew beans and maize and these other crops. They are not happy at all because they cannot get buyers, and even if when they get buyers, they want to lowball them or pay lower price for the product. How do you think the north is receiving the message of Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, who is thinking of much better ways of them doing agriculture and also benefiting from it with this I mean, how do you call it? New ways, artificial ways of doing farming, these mechanized farmings and all these things that he said in his book. How do you think they are receiving that? Are they now going to say that, okay, listen, we gave our brother John the chance and what he's doing is not helping us, so let's give Bawumia the chance? Or they are just in their niche, natural niche. I'm NDC and therefore I don't care if you buy my product or not, I'm still NDC. How is the atmosphere in terms of farmers?
Well, the farmers are absolutely disappointed in this government. The farmers are disillusioned because prior to the 2024 elections, what they told the northern farmer that we are going to have agric mechanization centers in every district.
Yes.
1 year running, not a single district has received any form of agric mechanization. Not a single district has received any form of equipment to support them by way of agriculture. They have not received that, so they are disappointed in that too. Irrigation policies that they said they were going to do, as it were now, not a single district has experienced any attempt or any form to undertake dry season farming or irrigation in this part of the country. Despite the fact that we do not have bigger dams, but the fewer dams that exist, we have not seen any attempt by this government to ensure that there's dry season farming or irrigation processes start to get people to have alternative ways of farming. We haven't seen that. More so has to do with the fact that prices of some food products have come too low, record time. Maize, granules, beans, pepper, sorghum, all these are products that the local farmer has been engaged in over the past years. Look at amount that you buy fertilizer. You go to buy fertilizer at 500, 600 Ghana cedis. You go for a plow, caterpillar or tractor to plow your farm. An acre that used to be 250 this last farming season was 300 Ghana cedis per acre. You spend all that, you have to spend on labor, you have to spend on pesticides and insecticides. All these things are at record time high. Having spent so much on the farm, after harvesting, you bring your food home closer to your warehouse, and then you have a bag of maize today going as low as 300 Ghana cedis. And even with that, it becomes extremely difficult to get buyers to buy the product. And that becomes too difficult. My brother, I have to take a break to address, it's my time to address some delegates.
No
I'm
problem.
sorry,
Do
I have
that.
to do
Do
this
that. No problem. No
badly,
problem.
but I have to do that because I've
No
scheduled to
problem.
attend to some people. I'm very
No
sorry.
problem.
Give me some
No
few
problem.
30
No
minutes.
problem.
I'll
We
be
are
back.
here for you. We are here for you, my brother. We are here for you. Don't worry about that. Don't worry about that. Inti, Ebusia, that is the regional communications officers, one of them in the north, our northeast, and all my rundown, they are air course. Now they are all kind of say a year, a quiafua, a one off, or mobu a fu papa, or mobu a fu ne say, Bosha, John Mahama buying a share or more, say, and no, and so maybe dear, whatever more, and course so. And there, Yanni say, oh, better no, you see at $10 so. nanso edura ye de bo eduru we sebe edura a omde bo ebru so ana omde bo ye no ba ye so no eno ne de ne bo okosoro tieni o dollar na eno ne ye de kokra sa ne ama ne ba no ye se dollar ne so ate Ghana for her ye de ebufuo ne sebio yare I mean nim or time bi won ye de ya ade bi o Ghana na ya dwene nyamba ho ye nyina whether we MPP or NDC make am up I'm telling you ye niame bia ya nhwe ye one day ye benyane no na ya ton wan kasa wumu no e wo wi ase because ye de oyaw tantan bi na show me wonu ye de oyaw ne otan tantan bi ahye ye mu a ade ye papa kura ne ye pese ye kasa nye papa ye political parties are ye joint no ade ni pra yen emia yen na nso ye political party nti ya ye kom na ye hwe Nana Akufo-Addo buy. Okay. Na Coco, Osha bottle back na ye turn 475 Ghana cedis. Oba no share mo boss say ekuafo me ba. Meto mo no ba yim. Ebisa na ye campaign slogan o mo boa mo ntumi nya wan. Na nso wo ye Coco kuani. Na nya aburo na aburo samsem bi na abetena wakoma mu a. Nana Akufo-Addo buy ye wo Coco no wantumu ana. Otumu ma wo. Mumi ye nyan ne ayeye no. So we are NDC ni o, so we are MPP ni kuya ni o, or two Coco bottom mu mamu. She ebra don mahama wo ho, uye Coco kuya ni a. Mu Coco na she, mu kan say erikopokunum anabisi sata no a deputy. Omu kofa some fertilizer bi bae, ebe chi Coco. Eya mu Coco akuafo ya na mo ye press conference. Coco akuafo yi mo na mo ye press conference o. Says they say crowd is sabe fertilizer no mo fan chemu bio na mo beto. John Mahame ya penso epiafo na modo brode na brode ensuo ponto ensuo po na ebi nto na wudua ade atumi afefe e ko kra brode efiri Ivory Coast ya ba na de enwo afrem de awofufuo Mahama ba first obeka kire mo say mu kokofo obema mo pension ya jiji sikati tu howie no pension no monsan kada it had to take Nanado Dankwa Akufo-Addo. That is the part ya me ya say something so big born Nanado 3 so na me say abey for ban kwa na gu Ghana wo mo krampa de pay Huhum ban kwa na di Ghana so Ghana mpa de pay Ghana ye kra na de na wo mu a empa de pa aden na Ghana pa be yisem aden na Ghana penny ma ya tantan de sa aden ye pa ball so ne ama sa aden Ghana citizens, why are we like this? Why are we using politics to punish this nation? Why are we punishing Ghana with stupid politics? Because we are Kriani, we are NDC, what by you want to go, mama. You were struggling. What by your free? So I buy na what by na ba. What better to go more to me to go no more to the point say 3,100 Ghana cities was where we left it at. And the cocoa butter. And no cocoa bottle ya the catcher of some anembra, no metal cocoa, but some bottom mount 6,000, 7,000, no, and no cocoa at 6,000 and no cocoa bottle at 6,000 and Ghana Kriania with the bon, you know, at Tabi Utrum Cotton Quasiaba, and no cocoa at 6,000 and Aden. Now on my kakra be a well good year, ya woman near monkey, but to me, the above man who bra. Nanso abayisam we did Paul asunti what they are the papa so Ghana ni ano no na kwasia bi to otu no for say ya de boniti pam na memembra oba no e di wani na ojo nsa woto abaya ya di 2016 no o ma metu awuka na mo jo nsa ma ha ma ba di bi papa bi abramo mo ya bayifo na mo bayi nyefe Mama okra Ghana bre, okra net Ghana mune bre. Yet kromu hana sebio, aban be ye adwuma no, aban ye adwuma o, aban afesike asesa nkodi tu adwuma ye fo ka say, or the ama media fo, munko ka say dia meye bia ye. Munko ka say dia meye bia ye nti ye ndidi kura ye ko ka say ye didi e media no mu na look good, me kan wunya ne ye wudidi as NDC ni, enya politics, enya kwase agimi na wudimi no. That is not politics. That is stupidity. I'm a farmer. And then another they were buying my products. And never bought in there, but my produce was being bought. Now my buy NDC about, hey, it's my government, oh, yet my bag of maize is sitting in the warehouse. It cannot be bought. Yes, I buy Papa, but when Jimmy and your politics. I don't call that type of shit politics. That is just being outright dumb, blatantly being foolish for no reason. Why didn't John Mahama say, on to me to Parliament Foka? Abena John Mahama can't tell me say, on to me to Jubilee House for Neka. Now, so would you bet to me at your Mokana, who nurse ni, would you get to a bino, so with 3,000 bino, who 2,000 get to a bino. Yes, you Yamawo. Now you benya 120,000 and you're my presidential staffer. Uncle D, what Jimmy Jina enemy Babet, they are only the argument. What about that, Papa? What Jimmy Papa? Wasia, o Papa do Coco, Stabby, Wako Kalin Coco, on to me tongue, what bet enemy Babet Banta. Oh, now, boy. I'm on China 31st in the end this for. On China 31st way, when you're mean free and so. Because me mean TV that some question seminal mean TV that say, oh, God is doing well. You're too good, but good now, you're tono, Nini na yira, I got 18 tons. Nemum, I'm a pay 31 tons to no. I'm on your cry, I'm on your good. MPP for man you good 31 tons, but ya buying bonnet, yan ya buy no, ya the 1 ton penaka home. Nanso, ya ton in manaka 18 ton, ya buying papa, muya mua. Muyam preconquas. Sorry. Muyam preconquas yampa for. It doesn't make sense. Mufan. It doesn't make sense. How? No, I mean, Dr. Drew, some of these things I don't get it. It's beginning to get like I started pissing me off. Oh, we start maybe I bet it and the sodia gugu ha. It's pissing me off. Ah, like Tio. Me a teacher ning. It's one at Tio, me a teacher ning. Me NDC ning. Ebra NDC wo no. First no. Omo entu ameka. Tieni pa. Omo entu ameka. Me chira de 3 years. Ye entu ameka. Ye mame 1 month you say 3 months be penny e de mame. Aban na sesa. Aban na sesa. Na aban bi say even though the government now employ on when to yauka. Tini pa. Government na to yauka, but they are not do kenny na no. Me backdate. Na me to bibi ade amount. Ampa. Na na ekufu ado aban. E backdate ye. Etuye teacher for na demoka. And nurse for na demoka. Otuye ni na from 2013 up to time odi fra ben. Time odi fra ben mo. Obi de oka. Thank you. Obi de oka. When to your amount. Bismakuti. Or your party new. Or your NDC ni. When to your oka. Okay. A party and your party aba power. Party and your party ni ba power. No, so no. And your first say obey your Jumana yen to your car. And ultimately, may they meet to you. They are what binding to your mountain now, and making an album never to your car. Now, a buying and your government no, and you are buying on to about massa government no. Etuya a kana wo government name to me no we tuya ni na de ama wo work on the back. Wo government are saying about back bill because you can't tell us or no bar or better than what the other government is doing. John, wo government ne buyer say suban na obo the first time we hear Juma went to ya kano. Wasi akofa say suban na baby say on to ya woka. 2025 Omo ka kire say na na Akufo-Addo asay o man nti no muntumi ntua moka na muntumi mfa mo adwuma. Enu nti mom up to 2026 ya ye wo mu na omo betua moka na omo afa mo adwuma. Ghana fo nti o. Na sa ban na say ababio abeka kire in 2026 na wo expect say oh this year dey be fa wo adwuma atua woka no. Or say on to me mfa wo adwuma. E kano so ode wo na on to me ntua woka. Ade we me there be Charlie and this for the Ghana for akọ baby. Ade we ntimi here you. Yeah, Nshona, I'm telling you say the Ghana for komuno. And this for the Ghana okra Ghana na nkasa no. Omo de akọ baby. There be because it does not make sense. Me like mentiasie. That is not politics. Tony Abua, there be asama America no share. Mamo maye hu ne se me MPP ni America sa o. Me pese ye ti asem na America na CEO. Me ye NDC ni. Me ye teacher. Na maye adwuma 3 years. Ma ban se on to me to America. Enu nti we ntu America. Mempe MPP asem. MPP omo hoye me hin omo ye kwasiafo MPP a stupid party yo yate. However, MPP na oye abronsamfo party ne baaye no. Or say oh, there be Jennifer, you work for 3 years, so you must be paid for 3 years. Enuhunti. Even though your government NDC didn't pay you for those 3 years, I Nanado will pay you those years now. I will calculate it, pay you all of it, and actually does so and pays all. The NDC left a backlog. 1 year, a teacher for an paid Juma and a woman Juma from 2013. Nanado buy from 2017. And I started say offer 2013 badges in Nara. 10 years. And I be far woman in a form which may be dura. Obi say, Tia. And you're not buying it so. And even though say yaman a Juma, you tuya ne car on time, utuya ne bills on time, nembenya bidie, utuminya bidi tu susuno. And you're not buying it 20 on pay. Or person not buying back. Na se na buying back rana yen tuya ne car or de be ne ma or you okay. And ye nyansa anyway mo. And your politics. That is not politics. I don't think that is politics. I personally don't think that is politics. That is stupidity. A big one too. It makes sense. It does not make sense one bit. Yate petrol so. Tio. Ade nti na yate petrol so. Said ye baya kroma fo no. workers na omo ye adwuma no citizens no kono ko fro car price no ebe den ebe ba from in Ghana TNU yate petrol so na banyaba or the ye na petrol aba from but price ya otua from Nsawam to Accra akosoro ana ejina the same. But Tiasie, you just let these things make sense to us. Cause me Tiasie. Ghana near uti me dear cause me kwesi me se Tiasie. Ya tete petrol so. And unti I expect say a driver for so a premium omoje ebeba form. In Ghana it's reverse. Yes, say dollar na ba form. Petrol na ba form. Nanso wo maame no wo papa na wo foro car ne de waketua wutua no entemma from aban papa ne ba wen and aban papa ne ba ma certain people kakra bi wo unika offer public transport inti petrol na ye te so a driver for any je no wo a offer public transport no ya to transport fare so ana there bi aban papa ne ba wen Wilson, I don't get it. Aban papa na wa ba no oba saying like okay, aban papa ba say ade na ne bo wo form no obema na ye high eno ne aban papa na say. And we are doing this to Ghana thinking a NDC MPP banter. Sa na ye ya dwene ye say NDC MPP banter. Mr. Me, I can't understand that type of aban papa ba. Me ye koko kuyeni. Me to fertilizer. Fertilizer ye the dollar ne kra. Inti na nka dollar no aba form no me expect say me fertilizer bo be ba form. And yes sir. Oh dear, let's just do reasonable. I mean, ask down. Let's do reasonable thinking here. Me the fertilizer go me no buy on. Okay. Yeah, the dollar and the cockerel fertilizer at the bagana. Yes, a dollar na ba form. Na dollar na aba form nintino. Me expect say since I had the dollar na craft fertilizer no. Fertilizer bo so be den ebeba form. I fit you. Me konse me koto fertilizer na. Fertilizer na price no ewo higher. Inti mi krieni a many J yesa yate dollars no mfaso be na menyaye. Menya mfaso instead na maye den masen aboka. Ma me kire moka koku fu abo. First na dollar no da 16, 17, 20. Sa no omo pese ye ti ase na do de obese man wa me bibi papa bi no problem. Let us accept so. Meboa. Na do amaye twe. Inti ebra na dollar na da sebio yamfa say 15 cedis no na ye tomi kuku a bag baako na minya higher minya 3100 okay ene aban na o say dollar abenti mema mani nge ne say enam dollar na aba for munti no enam dollar na aba for munti no price na set san komudu tua wo koko kriani no instead of san komudu be ma even say $15 no yeah the be ma $10 into sika no so ate and you still tell me say buy papa ba e dey engineer no aban papa no ko ba wen e dey no ye your buy e dey okoba wen. I just want to understand. There be me say di we me che dan tiase. Yes say aban papa ba enu hunti sebio sika wodwom a me expect say like enkrofo be didwa meboa one more ton ade ne say almost sheni amane bisiwa yento ubisa womu a ekoto ade no so almost say sika ni system ni mo but NDC say Adom FM for UTV for presenters United Showbiz for encounter so man ni mo ye me edwadini Akufo Addo apen so nanka me pesika kakra de ahyemadwuma manya eno hunti mete se John Mahama ka se Women's Bank yo Women's Bank yo Women's Bank yo eno hunti me de mani to Women's Bank no se nya hwe me koto ama John Mahama no watumi abaye Women's Bank no na me dwadini matumi anya bi na me de ahyemadwuma aban na iko 2 years ni Women's Bank no yenim no office kura ba bi ewo Women's Bank no yenim office ewo yenim region kura start Women's Bank no but yes yen kan kire me say ya $10 so enti aban papa aba omi nya ni ayeye no and you must say ya na boom abem because it makes me reason say what is the mentality of Ghanaians? Ghana for adwene to say Ghana for omodwene ko he because Women's Bank in tina me koto abade ma NDC me bompa yese nyankopon mani ngeye na NDC ntumi meye Women's Bank hi na me atabrago me nye den me nye musika me nkope bosia na me ntosi ya me tonwe me fa adaka mienu me pese me fa adaka 9 na this time me ntumi fa adaka 9 you Women's Bank no hwe me kan ya pass 2 budgets na ma omo ya pass 2 budgets in China. Let us be clear here. Just so we know and san NDC for na be na be there atem no. Women's Bank na ya pass home budget 2 times. 2025 almost pass budget for Women's Bank. Yeah, who the fare by. 2026 ya say pass another budget for Women's Bank. On sign ye na wama obi oti radio so ni TV so aka kire say Women's Bank na no na wo hwe ani mu enu na wugina so a wo de koto aba edema John Mahama no sa Women's Bank no wo hunu ye wunya asomfa so na enso aban papa aba how meti aboso kai yes duty so atiti say who meboa because ya the dollar na ba form. However, me kwa aboso kai say me koto car party a the price ne dey e ma form. Car party one ya the dollar na you say aba form na kra. 2 yes port no you charge 10 cedi per the dollar. So automatically you are expecting say anka will spare parts so better in the price ebe form. This time around, yes, oh, I am per dollar na form. Port ni charge 10. Then so spare parts ni de jina. How? And people believe this. People champion this nonsense as a buying papa. Where are we going as a country? Yeah, the BBA be politics. Yeah, the BBA be politics. Yeah. Now end this for we. Sure. More few videos to be a member. Once we wait for our other guests to also join. But me person ye nina yet to be as say NDC one. NDC. Enya abanya omudi CC mayo. Eya abanya ye de dada nipa di wi ade. Hwe Akufo Addo baaye no. Na Ghana enti rules so. Akufo Addo oba 2017 no. Ghana was not heaven. Sebe light kra na munni bi dem na wanya bi dia ye wadwuma de Akufo-Addo beton ye no but Akufo-Addo fight ya elevate your living standards and per the record and until as I will come back now we say check here from 2017 to 2022 NDC never stood anywhere to talk about the economy. Madam Ponsamedase, from 2017 to 2022, NDC never campaigned, talked, or commented about the economy. Why do you think it was so? Because don't let us kid ourselves. Omo enjoying a heaven. Omo giant country and not unemployment were high. Country are not deficit, budget deficit here high. Country are not your GDP ni your BBI low. Country are not said your lending rates accord the highest of all time, 42.8% in July 2016. Lending rates. Rates your bank na the bowo na wokope bosiano. Lending rates. Say all bowo businessman, businesswoman bosiano. Under John Mahama, and you can check it right now. July 2016, the highest lending rate we have ever gotten in this country called Ghana. The highest, 42.8%. Check it, Semeboa. Now, yeah, but you to me to the point say 2018, 19, 20, 21. The rate was between 17, Akosra was 21. And until Eric Foley, I wouldn't answer. Two countries. Bako lending rate was 42.8%. Bako lending rate was 21%. Me pacho, we know, papa. Show me which of these government is good. Ghana will tell me. Bako lending rate, lending rate or the buy, now you're 42.8%. Say, Okojebo si our bank here. Yeah, the 42.8% na two sikan when more will be 3 no. Okay. Now Akufo-Addo number 17, 18, 19, 20, 22. Faculty 22. Tieni pound. And at 21%. Say enye dambo. Yare. In quote, Jimmy. Any nyansa, what should I who say wunsu nyansa? How do you tell him? We tell me say a lending rate of 42% is better than a lending rate of 21%. Where do you do that math? Where? It's only in NDC. It is only in NDC. And same way NDC ninkwa na obetumi aka kire no amana ye ne de. Okay. Kwasi ebi so abetro ha. MPP a toilet no musisi anameboa. Ensa no mkai. Say Dr. Bawumia sisi toilet. Okay, chade. Ebra Mahama wo ho no. Ti ni me ka to so mu nim nyansa. Na me twa ma 31st we NDC ko mbe 12 app yi so. 31st term Ghana be de. Especially in political communication. Ghana be de keke. In short, na den America sa. Yawa ha. Tieni pa. Ena choko. That's it blue for. Any joy news for ye commentary say. Sabio omunya baby a omuja omonai. Na omo de kakra na omaye no. Tankers one ba no oma bedi diska omu clean so. Eno hunti ama cholera ekum enti the evidence on say under John Mahama TFI papa na nkrofo ninti no tiefio a na nkrofo ni ntino cholera ekun nipa 250 plus enipa ewu ye cholera wakone ato gotem wanhohoro ne nsa wode ekodidi odidi watiafi ho onigu nsua no tieniyo eno ho nti cholera under John Mahama ekun nipa 250 plus sa party ni say ohia toilet inti sa ban bi ba no be si toilet ya wanya de papa inti yenya omo no mo ne dan achi sa na you see how dirty and stupid they are because you say ND say e abodam for party na bibi inti ase o enye didi atemu o e mpreko party e party enyansa nim akwasiampa for na join sa party no. I'm very serious and I'm so convinced Faruku a ojina wa ochro nkwasi asem wi no onigu rubber bag na wakoto agu tieni ye pa ojina mi page ya say chro nkwasi asem ni fie toilet ni ho enti omo netna ho didi ebi na omane no omo tena ho na omo adidi ni din de Faruku uko fadama ho na ye ni toilet uko sukura ho na ye ni toilet nti Faruku nigu rubber bag no wakoto akone abonten yet Faruku mpo obi a obesi toilet ama na be manager ne nan oye jimifo. That's not politics. That is not you doing politics. That is you showing everybody that you're a fool. Where Jimmy? We are kwasi ampeni a papa eye dwedwenchie na wo maame ye se be ye didi mu girl ye didi ni one completed house musa na de awo kwasi aba the say Faruku and this for man bibire na adentuo mu adie no nko ahwe ho ma me die hwe ho ma me so bi ba san kwasi adie na ye didi omo maame no mu nti no nyansa ye de dwene na ebi oni toilet ni mu o batompa ban a obesi toilet ama no afi maame ngu na ni mu asena mento aso. In 2026 NDC budget, almost 25,000 toilets. The party that don't like toilet to be built. Enye hu kakra. Mini abema. Asemi enye nya kakra. Party ni se ontia CSE na nado danko Akufo-Addo Bawumia government AC toilets. And into from a toilet government. Yet, on one castane budget 2026 to say 2025 on Kwano, almost 25,000 toilets. There be before mommy and Temwate. Mommy and Tem because these people are fooling too much. Yeah. I was so proud when Nanado Eye TVET free. Oh my Bawumia Eco lunch here. In fact, na eya de papa. Akoda sebiu ono de ni ti nhye de nimu ano. Or you be a ompe you can say school too much. I can too much. Now so man nsa no dwuma obetumi aye. O man nsa no dwuma obetumi aye den obetumi aye. Now so ye ni na ye nim say those times no I just say wo maame no wo papa nyisika na yetumi de wakoto adwumam na yetu trinsa. Na rehu seme wom ne say ye de wakọ wo master ho say on kire wo adwuma no ye de wakọ wo master ho say on kire wo adwuma no enye adwuma no na wakọ kire wo ukọ wo fufuo wakọ nsuo wasi niama ya soma wo say boy na ya kire wo adwuma no ketu edi na Akufo-Addo say yenyi saade ni mfiri ho since akwala bi wo mo ntumi nkọ saa ye high ayi bi nti ono no obepe technical school akọ oni scare be adwene and then one district one factory ya me see me here technical people are omunim insanu dwuma ye na oma factories na as companies no let me develop into my event free nka we nya asem papa yanso yetna ho me ye ka kire yese dokono bo akotu high into yamfa mahama mra no no de oba dokono no kura no ye de bechiche Endra we de mama me mamo Endra me pacho me feel Westland okay Endra me boys no e share da call lady bi a me todo kono won ho so we nim Westland Junction a lady no neba etoto shitolo won chen eye benku na lady no so ton dokono ne china omo de abo ho to bi o wa pedokono no but opeso to shitolo enam na omo toto no nti mo amonim sa area on mo be hu dia making baby a o she ni dwa no e chiri ho plaza wo ho a bread fo bi wo bakery wo ho enu nti wo a onim Westland Junction wo be hu ba me America na sem ana se wan kasa betumi a drive akọ sisi akọ ekubisa minia first no about 4 cd and a 5 cd dokono me wo ho no last year me wo no as a matter of this year February na me wo Ghana no na sana no obo no Endra omo call ye no obo dokono no 7 cd and 10 cd obo 7 cd and 10 cd. How can you come and tell me say buying papa ba ebra buying boni wo ho no na dokono ye 5 cd and now buying papa ba dokono ye 7 cd because what it is your party in power. Anyways, my next guest here ba mama men kona me ne nkonko wie ne ntem na from there no we shall continue and then open the good evening Harry.
Yeah, good evening. Yeah.
I'm say baby I want to do the kakra we okay?
Yes, because if you can see the back door, we are on campaign trip for Baumia.
Okay.
So
okay.
Within 2 minutes. Within 2 minutes, I'm just trying to be in the vehicle, move away from the meeting.
Yeah.
Then we have the full discussion.
Okay, so you I mean like for now, thank you so much. Just continue with it, and then when we get a chance to we'll have you back on. Thank you. That is all. Our guests are working, and we shouldn't be bothering them too much with yeah. Let me talk to my production team. Let me talk to the production team quickly. I'll be mama me 1 second be per meba. My name is production because any good say omo failed there year juma, and we are still trying to get them to come and talk to us. It's not worth it. TikTok for tap so mama. All right. Let me focus because we don't want to really bother them too much. Hold on. Hello, sir.
Yeah, my brother.
I know you're on the campaign trail, so I was thinking maybe I don't know about Friday, how your schedule will be. Maybe Friday or tomorrow. if you can, Friday will be good. You can pass through on Friday. Then
Yeah,
we
yeah,
can
yeah.
actually have
We will finish the Western Regional Tour tomorrow
good.
at Jabo, so possibly around 3 o'clock p.m.
3 p.m.
That's where you finish with the Ampabing coincidence. That's the Jaboso
Good,
coincidence.
good, good.
So if tomorrow evening will be okay, cool. Then
That's better because tomorrow, because actually tomorrow I'm gonna have guests coming through. Guests coming through.
That would be great.
Yeah,
That would
so
be great.
yeah,
We need to make sure to win where you are a contemporary. We're in a contemporary now.
good one, good
And
one.
you have heard Jaboso is a hotspot because of
Very, very hot.
Dr. Ampabing.
Yes.
So tomorrow in the morning you storm there.
Okay.
But probably within 3-4 o'clock,
You
you'll
should
be
be
done
free.
with the tour over there.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Thank
So
you.
thank you so much, Ado. Thank
You
you so
are
much.
welcome, my brother.
And I'll be looking forward to having you here tomorrow. I'll be here tomorrow, by the way. So I'll be
God
here
bless you.
tomorrow. I'll be here Friday. I'll be here till
I will wait for the notification.
I'll surely send it to you. Yeah.
God
And thank you
bless
so much for all the job you are doing for Doctor. God bless
God
you.
bless
So
you. We are winning together.
thank you so much. We really appreciate the people on the ground. Thank you so much. Yeah, all right. Nti Ebusuan said the America no your guest no. And then you want to say about the last minute, maybe want to crash the hotspot. Ampaben ho. Mamu ni Ampaben say D.R.BAWUMIA chibio. So it is very, very dicey place, and it's good that they go there. So we will bring them on tomorrow. Chinamenya Adomako Befi Ebewa ha. Obeba na onosone ya den abetwetwe nkomo. We will schedule them. We will schedule them for tomorrow. So production, we will have them. We will have 4 guests tomorrow, and then Friday too. We will have some guests, and then we will continue with it. Until let us continue with our flow. Now me talking about Nana Akufo-Addo. Oba ye niama utumi beye ede ma ye. NDC for catcher say one ebe chicha akụkọ nkịtị. Na mehu video bi. Na mere ahụ mehu because when I saw it, the first thing that came into mind say we nkrofo ma me ne omo papa no mu. We omutu omo mafo fie. Na so ma me no papa sas ekasa nkrofo we hu a. Adwen papa ben pa no betumi de ahye otire. Momi entie nkokọ nkịtị a John Mahama alonche.
Ọ̀ka ọbẹ̀ yóò. Ọ̀ka ọbẹ̀ yẹ. Jẹ́ẹ̀wé. Màmá yé. Ọ̀ka ọbẹ̀ yóò.
Hey. Charlie, monje video ni bi o. Monje video ni bi o.
Ọ̀ka ọbẹ̀ yóò. Ọ̀ka ọbẹ̀ yẹ. Jẹ́ẹ̀wé. Màmá yé. Ọ̀ka ọbẹ̀ yóò.
Hey. Oh wow. Ebusia ye launch nkokọ nkịtị o na ye the ama regional executives. Na nkokọ nkịtị n'isu fe. Ena papa mpanifoɔ ne maame mpanifoɔ ọka ọbɛyo JMA ọka ọbɛyo. Whoa. Oh. Why? What did we do? Ghana for a day. But they been a Ghana for a year. Now, Mr. Mu, why no nya nkoko or pebrim? Man, and they will never agree. They're like, they don't care. It's like My government is in power, so I don't care what you say. I don't care. And family, we are foolish, we are stupid, and I don't care. And GM is the best. GM is the best. Even though farmers cannot sell their product, GM is the best. Although drivers are not reducing their fares and the dollar is down, GM is the best. GM is the best. It's like no matter, yes, I know my daughter is not going to go to tertiary because of what GM did, but GM is the best. GM is the best. Whoa. Doing communication in Ghana is so sad and sickening. As now grow. I mean, of course, you have me many biase. Ebi a matena bro chire na madwene aye saa ne de aba mentini am biase. JM ka obeye. Ede na JM ye. Ya free constituency executives 6. Omo ye 6. Ana ya momo enkoko nkete ena ekuta omo. Ana papa mpanifo na eto enyom ena enkoko no susu fa ho fiu na oka obeyo JMA oka obeye ampa edwumayefo na ketua na eno de wankasa obeye automatic posting ne eno de wankasa obeye Women's Development Bank ne wankasa obeye ma jimi do NDC for na mo de me se me twen urade 31st onyaminji nkonua infree MPP for so na nkonua we bubu a na onyame ya dom on the 1st of February ye party we enjoy we are ya dwene aye clear no ya dwene aye clear no we shall have time for this NDC people because me ase Shahau, me say about another video be muntia
before Ebano Obiase white. And let's say they knew it before they came. Because maybe there is some collaboration between them and our leaders. So we don't understand. So they should tell us the reason why.
If you are man yadio, sa ban we are mokopa ba ye de. If you are man yadi bako. If you are Ghana for ye nimu se modi anke ba na ni bia mani ebie no ya che ye se ye be yanko konketenkete de amamo ya che executives mako 6 e de nko konketenkete akura omo to nyum se oka obeye Women's Bank na dedi ni bi nko wo pebi na nkodi ase na adwuma mu no eno ne mai osi ohia 4 billion e de aye 24-hour economy. What the says cano abroso akofa 10 billion say or the koshe dolem. If ya MPP ma ban ye free hono na dollar ye 14 cedis so. In the say next dollar ye 10 krana. Ye fan say ye 10 krana. Just 4 cedi. Into to gain 4 cedi peno. And this ni say ono etisika $10 billion. $10 billion. Se odi so si di mu manenya 4 cedi a eye better tin krofo be nya adwuma aye ada kra ni if you say na mo be de mu nya any good president you say sa adwunu we if you are serious o say sa adwunu we na mo de te Ghana de mu nya good president leader bi aba onya adwuma o obetwe ya ye koto aba na wato emo no abechicha ama mo obeto anwa na abechicha ama mo because it doesn't make sense. Mentiase awo for the Mako school university nana do bae or say first ne se obeko university a ade se wakoje den wakoje loan a no so no nya obi apo na nya enu nti kofa wo maame we ti o kofa wo maame o na japade onana ejapade na fa besi awo wane ma loan na fa ko school nana do no mo baaye no almost say sika no mentua fa wo Ghana card wan kasa wo Ghana card bra beji loan na fa ko school a kopem time a ubekwa awie na over 10,000 students are benefited from this policy. Na aban bi abeka kire o say fa me bra na me fa unko school first year no nko na mema o free entry and no crown entry no service fee first year no na se me ko year 1 ni we entry no first semester no me ko we second semester no one e betuaka se JM mpo otua sa first semester na mamia second semester no yeni wa aba hwan and yes $1 ba from a school for fees ya to 25%. Me na me ka me kire o check here wo ho a school for ye ba ma mo ho ato mo no utie a school for mum aketua and as fees so mutua ekoso why me like I don't get it. It's not beginning to make sense to me now. It's like obi adwene say okay I am buying na all there yeah na enipa kakre be nya bi ede ndidi na omo a omo ndidi ndidi kura na why video ya me boy yeah I'm showing you how the mindset of NDC people are ye wo kromu ha ene ye to aba ena pandai for the Matthew Yendam bae NDC for said the omo wo office ni na omo pe more wo parliament e de aka ho no problem na o de asem no court ye bua ye de akọ Supreme Court ebua NDC for said even though omo na wa ba mu no ti o omo na mo wa ba mu na so MPP for wi omo court TNU yabaye JM has appointed more than 60 judges. More than 60. 1 year ago. We appointed more than 60 judges. Yet, one more could be a sem na MPP ni na di nkunimwa based on evidence ya wawa. And this is for say woman tia say MPP for neighbor court no mo she white. Nti white na e she no. E kire say na omunim di omo ye. Na twade or say omo mpanifo na esan komo be representing NDC no ma court. NDC for mpanifo na ese say omo be di case na nim no. O say some mpanifo na ma court. So even though say ono ne party mpanifo edi ne hwambo anchor representation, anchor representing the party or court. Na yedi asem no de atia the party no. My yamfa so more than one party na one year homework here no. Yamfa nkobo opposition MPP. Say omo ba court no. Na omo ahye white. Enu ti kire say na omo nim so omo kowiem. It doesn't make sense. Now, Magbudu. Your name says it all. Every Budu that I have known, not Junibian Shedanye, Jumasa. So let me open your brain. That 8 years Nanado was the president, he paid every worker. He didn't owe any worker. Something JM1 couldn't do, JM2 cannot do. The same 8 years, no. The Nanado kept light on for 8 years. Something JM couldn't do. As we speak, there are still sporadic power outages in Ghana going on. We are not talking about it because all the attention is on our flag bearer ship. In that same 8 years, nurses and teachers were paid, especially the nurses and teachers workers, they were paid for that 8 years. Teachers and nursing training allowances was paid for 8 years. John Mahama did not pay that. And Koda 5.7 million in your school career. John Mahama hasn't been able to do that. So how the fuck do you still ask me what did we do in 8 years? We are foolish. We are Jimmy. Where Jimmy? And by the way, energy sector. Abaya de Kabe Toho. John Mahama. And it started from 2014. You can check it. Energy sector away levy. When did they come? The reason why they have to do ESLA. And this for they don't even know said they are they don't care. They don't care. Party. I'm sorry, but if you join that party, just a few good ones be na but majority of them How did we get energy sector away debt? It's called legacy debt. How did we get legacy debt? Everybody Google says, yeah, legacy debt. Where did they start from? When did we start having energy sector legacy debt? Yes, everybody, just check for me. Please check. Patro check, mommy. Send 2014 now. 2014 and another president. Mo koron, Mo jeka 2.5 billion debt on electricity. Obiaja 1.5 and you get robots to be ushered on people's pages to just go and distract. Try to get him off his game. You are a fool. You are not getting me off my game. I'm rather exposing the stupidity of your government and the incompetence of John Mahama and his foolish appointees. That's what I'm doing. Because it would only take an idiot, a stupid guy who will say, a debt that started in 2014, we should give it to Nanado. Nanado was not the president in 2014, but a car you born in 2014. Yanka said Nanado, where Jimmy? You're not near politics. What the Asemwa court? Asemna what the court and if I hun na swabra ni infenima one yam fanko. Obia kwane di amana was the one kasa party area, one kasa party no area on one kasa no. Seti bonko so sem no eba Ghana mudabe. Sebeta frache sa abodam for sem no eba politics mudabe. My children were passing their exams. John Mahama, but my children are failing with the exam. But John Mahama is better because my kids are failing exams. You call that politics? You think that is politics? John Mahama couldn't pay teachers. Akufo-Addo paid teachers. John Mahama too still is telling teachers he cannot pay them. Yet John Mahama is better than Nanado. How? Because he's NDC and I'm NDC. So even if I'm a teacher and I wasn't employed under JM, I will still want JM to be the president because I'm NDC. Let me go hungry. Let me beg to eat. So long as JM is the president, it's okay. Let me be a boy. Let me beg and pick from garbage bins, dustbins to eat. I'm okay. Mami did the ball them. So long as NDC what power there, and yes, Mami did go them, you okay. Now JM made did. JM girlfriend see did. Now one namu a campaign JM beba no did what was say you ikuzu yes, it's like I want to understand them. I really want to understand this NDC people and their mentality. Tertiary institution for our Mary school in Jumenye and a graduate unemployed association. Abain Bibaye Yante Graduate Unemployed Association. We were able to neutralize it. Aban no ma Graduate Unemployed Association by no. Was saying baby, I started the same graduate unemployed for na started bill. But yes say the oba ya obefa nkwade adwuma mu a graduate unemployment no so call for no. Onya papa o. Onya aban papa. The oba ya one enipa wie school aye nya adwuma ye bebre no. Onu mo na ya aban papa adentia me NDC ni. How? These are the things that beats my mind as a citizen. These are the things that eats me up. I don't get it. I don't get it. Now, said the Amakano. 31st. Nyame Adam. Na Bibia Tutuya. We will talk about it. You know, may the NDC first ABC while I play this quick video, and then we will get into our party. For the last 40 minutes now, Kano. Fan talking about your flag bearership. Media me ton BAWUMIA. I dare me ton BAWUMIA. Ono aso na me ton. And 2% will become home. Now you ton BAWUMIA. Obi to me request it. Na ma fa kama. Na menuni na aton BAWUMIA boom. In the meantime, Mama we TV video way quick. She was making a point, but now or carry a yard on my friend no share office. And omo warning no. You know. Never. Eric Foley. I will hate NDC because NDC is full of idiots and donkeys like yourself. That is why I will hate NDC. I hate the attitude and the governance of NDC because they are liars, they are evil, they don't care what they destroy for power. So long as the power comes to them, they like. And people like that, my spirit will not agree with them. So if you take that as hate, that's fine. I hate NDC. There's nothing wrong with that. Do you like MPP? You don't like MPP. So what's your problem? You don't like MPP. I also don't like NDC. So what's your issue? Mumu bini Jimmy now, Eric. Jimmy na naturally no. My no is see. Naturally na adwene na pem enko emma. How can I not hate somebody here? Otuya nkrofo sikama yedidi mpanifo atem. Yetumika se Ghana himfuni na sebi na no mo fa nchemi o. Omo ya kwasiampa fo ntesi etwitwa omu ni na etifiri so. Ye kane ni na o Ghana. Na enne de se nipa ni bedi ade a o se one de da bi o ompini o. Ompini mo bi ni na tem. Isn't that evil? Obi onim se coronavirus was a problem to every country. Nanado there he cannot use that as a yardstick. Na ono mahama na oba ya wan meto yare na no odin no onu mo otumi ko UN koka se coronavirus has destroyed Ghana. Yenye no ni. You see their mind? Why I can't like them, now show me. The reason why I cannot like that party. Or why America no? Or see coronavirus at Ghana, at Africa countries. Or by Ghana, or say power painting no, and your coronavirus so. Nembum yen say nanado. Yen say nebusia. Yen didi na tem yen kaniema enem yen gu ne ufi. Yen mano honya poto. Yen didi na tem yen say no. With no evidence. However, ono na ba power there. Na oka bibi na nyane da. Or the IP address baba becho. Because what can be a NDC there. How? Entry video name. That's what.
We like this country, we know be serious. Somebody comes to Ghana and understood. He's a streamer. He's putting Ghana on the global map. he's doing whatever. Then the person comes to Ghana for a day or two, and then you shove the Ghanaian passport into the person's hands. When you're serious, Samuel Okujeto Ablakwa, you were somebody that we had high expectations of. You shove a Ghanaian passport into the hands of somebody who comes, who is streaming, who is embarking on his own personal thing. Okay, they're coming to jump on our jollof, coming to jump on our Black Star Square. What has it done to our GDP? What has it added to our economy? Budimaya has been putting Ghana on the map globally. Have you seen that he's gone to America and the Americans have shoved him an American passport? Even Nigeria. Has Nigeria given him a passport? Too much. You've given him a Ghanaian passport. For what achievement? What has he done for Ghana? That he's come to sit on our jollof. And the moment he steps on the jollof and walks away, Ghanaians jump on that jollof and eat from jollof that he sat on. When he's serious. With the greatest of respect, let's put some value on our passport. Let's put some value on this country. So anybody walks into Ghana, oh, I'm putting Ghana on the map, and every minute you shove them Ghanaian passports. Meanwhile, Ghanaians are queuing for passports. Ghanaian citizens, born in Ghana, per the dictates of the Constitution. It gives them the rights of citizenship. They are queuing. People are going through the corners. You're saying that you're giving us access into the passport system so that you eliminate ghost names, girl boys. But Ghanaians are still struggling to access common passport. If somebody comes to Ghana, beautiful. I don't have any problem with him. I mean, I don't know him. I never heard of him until his coming into Ghana. So that's okay. I mean, people know him. People hail him. And it's a beautiful thing he's doing. It's a risky venture, and I commend him for his bravado, for his braveness. He's very bold. For a young chap, he's very bold, and so I commend him. I think he needs a pat on the back. However, to give him a Ghanaian passport, what has he done to deserve a Ghanaian passport? Let's get serious in this country. For real, let's get serious. There are so many things that we can do in this country. In December, we've cancelled Dirty December. What was the replacement? Zilch. What revenue did it generate for the country?
Zilch.
And this is what we are interested in? Dashing passport like confetti? Let's come again.
And when Rabea Oka say, Oya Juma with GH1. Na said ya yen mu bi yen hu na yaka kire John Mahama say onse so kuja to ablokwa. Na office na ode na akọ no esoma no onte ase no. Ever since this guy became your top diplomat, and we are saying Kwan would do good Canada. And then America, sir. You will Krumuha and a foreign minister, and a Nanado, Eco launch the chip embedded passport. And this is for by an almost message launching a bill. No Mokofa with the Maya nomini idea. Ebe mememo diplomatic passports ne whatsoever. Now me control say Ghana aye for you people need to understand. McMill by Ghana, omo kan wansem. McMill was able to donate to the charity. The year of return, ekofa our hoopy the omo by Ghana. Now, and unimun kwasi idea and Mrs. Apart there be. You know, sometimes you don't want to insult, but there's nothing to describe their attitude and their behavior. Ne omobeyerism. And this for beyerism, no high. Omobeye tantan. And this for beye tantan. Okay. Year of return. Ebema America phobia. Omobe pesa womobe tina Ghana. Na womobe business wo Ghana. apply for citizenship. Tieniye. Ekufuado. Wamfa passport biya ma any tourist. I said just tourist, baby. Whoever acquired passport under Nanado in terms of this, was done because they naturalized for Ghana. Say, on person be American EBU or person ye Ghana ni any man is our passport. There is no documentation say tourist phobic by Ghana keke so mo be tourism and no mo be video keke. No mo buy ya mo passport. There Idris Elba ono kra de na fa bi Ghana. Or make a significant contribution to our entertainment industry as we speak. Or see the film village, Ghana, Idris Elba. Nanado deneba yenu, or see film village, Ghana. Beyonce mame, any Beyonce ba Ghana. Mo munim is legon yeno. Sa saloon kakrak sa place what this. And patrowa unim isa area hudi no bomame. Beyonce nena mame. Omo ba Ghana beji omeni no. Omu biye saloon kesiye. With top of the line equipment here. Yafa Ghana for hairdressers ne barbersia. Womu ye juma ewo pa. Omu didi etua tax at the moment. Steve Harvey. Or the Sunny game show no Family Feud. Eba Ghana. Eba set up a studio in Ghana. Make sure say what telecasting in Ghana. What just say what yes show ni be what Ghana. Emma Ghana. Yes so ya then. Yes so ya ba world map neso. And countless people. Erica Badu. So many people. And this if was our mwaba. The year of return now says I'm kumushe kena. Omo nyes can find you. Yes, Chance the Rapper. Global Citizenship Award. Yes. Nyama mo beye. And this for buy, They are not man creative art for the hono. One more so many scan yet. But a brand TB per se, or your content creator, for all you know, for those of you who don't know, I show speed, he is a content creator. Anka obey, and Uncle Tumika say, oh, maybe 30 minutes. Your content creation seminar. Eddie ama Ghana content creators art for more content creating for no. At least many share na may have some little press conference ni bibi kurepa and can fast also. One may you or buy any edikinte chain Google Nico na nene na yeah. There's a culture nipono yen no culture na se. Owie ya obisa say eduane ben na ye popular. We are seeing name from Ghana. And Okobo Jollof. Sadia, let's have an epic Jollof cooking session. Nanka, ye know a Jollof nupo ye no. Anka yenyonen kwada e the street so. Yenyonen kwada e wo orphanage. Nanka yentiti aduane ni bi nye den. Enkomo mo de bi o. Ye know a Jollof adema. And the man I show speed, a share shoe. Shoe or dear theatre form or the nam. And or the acrobatics. And or the co theatre Jollof no so. Oh, NDC, this country, A country called Ghana. Wow. Tell now show me what is happening in Ghana. No, I know a issue. I don't know why people are not noticing how we are sinking. I don't know why. Like, maybe may harm me who too much. Because we be out to Canada, the other now what the Ghana some cry how. Edu, ye jollof na no na yaji hu din no. Yama obi eti ya ye duane so. The implication, what people are seeing, doesn't even bother them. The bad name Ghana is getting for that act, no, they don't even see it. Tompo, akodana she shoe. Edi ehuri di ejina jollof so eti ya jollof so. Say or the year content creation. Miniano. Akoda you sorry free jollof no so. Eduane, Ghana ni eduane. How where are they? Akola toto fe wa we de nempabwa. Eti ya jollof so. Na ye wie ya. Media obi o aba wa wo twa camera ni bi e de nsat jollof ni di jollof na kire camera jollof ni na ye di no wetieti aso watetan ni eguso na nso ye di jollof ndc for de munim say ye de aduane na ye pe ye de ne aduane nti jollof apai boy no jollof no mo ye ni bebre oti aso pe no dan ja ho no ja ni na ma yen e na jollof bebre jollof Tompo me sandra me reho ya me hwe em se sister Dana na de bremi ana em so obi sa na de bremi me hwe ade no sa na me se afem me hwe ade no sa na me raho enya nkoda enya street for nkoda na edi o Ghana for kesa ya bobo tai ne ade de adan ya yesi I show speed the theater jollof so intimate bi na me di ne camera how poor Ghana is. How hungry Ghanaians are. This is what they did to us. Mr. Familiar. Now, why you waiting in there, you know? Ukujata Broko, I said, thank you for coming to disrespect our jollof and our country. Even though you didn't organize any seminars for the creative arts. Even though Osu children so my ye cry ye big celebrities ye kwa you to me the kakra koho wanye bi na so ya tam Ghana diplomatic passport the amano. It wasn't just a passport. Your money diplomatic passport anytime your person ba Ghana bi to me the back on your Ghanaian citizen. On ka say or naturalize you on ka say pe dual citizenship. Okudata block a picture a whole Ghanaian passport. Edi amano. Na oko ka yes ya ban papa ba. Oko ka yes ya ban papa ba. Ya ti joka rice so. Na so obi tie jollof so enu na ye die. Enye MPP na mo ye no. Se sa na ye mo a. You are not tian boy see didi na chini ade na me say oh where are they? It me pedi obi ni amano so ahwe ogbura yes a content creation. Anyways, my main fancy na yemfa college kakra na eja yenton ye BAWUMIA. The American say order number 3. Ye hwe enkrofo atro a omudi enkrofo nsem a omokeka yemfa kwan mu na na che say abeye possible say His Excellency Alhaji Dr. Mahmoud BAWUMIA. Yeah, Tompo. Na I tell you hold on mama why meba. Na che na che say Sebi doctor there I don't think said there is anyone in the race right now will beat many doctor heading. It's see a kind of way I call. My minion account will use na more mutimi donate here at the bar. Sister Lily, and say what support to political zone. She say yes, me nyanwe not away na me but so far na me way or china nyame ya adoma no mo this can no e doctor. Until I went to me and forward the amano. Fabre ne. Went to me and found so I hope say next time no say campaign starting ebe hiamwa obi to me I contribute to the aboa and untisa Dana Rivers me da say Lily me da say onipa ba ko de osime am money dey ntime money dey but onim ne ho me da na say pa say waboa ama etumi akoduru sa ebi nim so abisa me for number no me inbox so etumi sorry free happy pepe me de nini na ebe mamo na mo etumi a contribute to o chere nyame ya adoma ene e disca na eko mama ma menim enwi ase me da muni na ase AC oh me anko 5 minutes here de na ya kan he ni na 5 minutes yanko me da ase okay. Yo. Yo.
so come away. Yeah, women kind of French, women kind of French and for Fobino. Yeah, some of them are somewhat money. Not some more per se. Any pay didn't know. Women will be at the Momo Penna. Munya Munya, Yan Queen, if I a pedal. Yeah, we are anybody fit Munipa most moving number. Unless someone from Munipa moving number. And from a fit, yea. Yeah, himself, Dr. Mahmoud Bobia. And I am right, and Patty at the number. And you know, Nipa and Fanamra. And the MPP delegate, yes, Lamo. Mate, no matter conforms when some are walk Canceramo. And I'm with you for any penimo. Will be some more back on Canceramo. And I'm who said Dr. Mahmoud Bobia. And I yes, Nepata. Yes, for delegate Masum. And until I am going to the man. More trouble. Saturday. Yes, Lamo. And your friend of Moquata Samonsa. And your friend of Moquata Samagine. Dr. Mahmoud Bobia and CFA. Dr. Mahmoud Bobia and people delegate to some of it. Tell your Muyama and your papa of Fuano. The other Muyama, Yanaka, your papa, Nana Danko of Fuano, and then so. Dear Papa, Dr. Mahmoud Bobia. Order number 3. And what the answer of what about the Dr. Mahmoud Bobia. The 2028-2029. Dr. Mahmoud Bobia was some of us said. The Mutu Abadamana was some of us said. The Mutu Abadamana. Power no, and you bring phobia, or moon group or 12, and 5 brands. Yeah, I think that's 42 feet. Yank for Mokima. Net is 42 feet. Yank for Mokima. Our Ghana has said no. Doctors, 1 year, Yajima. Yank for Mokima. Our Ghana has said, Money for 4 years, Swanama, or Moka. Our Ghana has said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia said, Money and Yanko for 31st, no. And that's a name that we have now. You want to make you wonder. Now, what get to work now? What part you know? What about come when what part you know? After we are 2028-2029, or the get power no, and you think of moving some. I'm a mom say, I'm back. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, why the power from some Yamam? Order number 3. Who can plus here back? Order number 3. That's now can show back. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, order number 3. For PRC, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, on one in
Medase. It is possible, Pacho, me uncle. Yes, madam. And sa bro no. We did the abro. Abro.
Difference. You can easily tell who is your buying who is playing. Wait a minute, make us a home match. To me, now. Saba, you want to wait TV so 2024. Nana go bet me a who's out of way. Unena na penny. China TV so fresh and another failed. He did not tell me. Be on training lawyers, renowned lawyers, if people are attorney general, renowned lawyers, if you go to Supreme Court. Now, not training lawyers, some have a training across for any babies with sharp teeth. So, I am not sure if any Lily or the Mohammed me won't be that. And Jina Simpius can sense much and did Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia Tam good and he was full from Kasa common heavy because of Sikaka Dia Brown. Any appointment can time your baby and maybe a feeling food running mono. It's in classic form. It's just say, Omoka Sakura won't say, it's no, I bet you had any idea. Oh, funny passes some Jimmy some from Silcom, meaning this for now, next time, we see an answer. Mahama, number one, we swap a journalist, a tipper truck, we want to so guy. Tipper truck, near Yomako.
Yes, this man.
Another bag, Yajimuso, Jimmy for journalists from Musiani. We got TV and come on, NDC ni bet now the come your pet no so the call want me challenge no a chimney for a more on a gun in year. I feel NDC for say yeah or pupu have a patcho punchy
I'm a man have a patch out.
even Dr. Moka and Mr. Nyansa we supporting 1,000%. But next time, you know, they will know. Say, a battle on another say, press under the and so Sally or so the Mohammed, let me just see PhD and I'm what them or piano. And then who go call it out a black cockatay can't say when you're serious, can this is for a chihuahua. Don't wait to my corner. Next time. What's the Jimmy? A piano, your mama piano for funny guineas, beer, anywhere. This is the beer woman. What Jimmy and foot a fee, foot who grabbed and this for Bagana, punk, who shot at your blue, black, one issue. And this is not a move fit here. I mean, she before be way. I got to select my hand away. Ni live in I don't want to say Taudoko. In Taudoko competition, I want to live for Taudoko. Now, Mama, but the chain is a control of my candidate. Talking in the police. We found money, a candidate. Money candidate. In Chawa, a ping pong. Siafo Jimmy and what in the answer come to trouble Ponchia 1 and then go Ghana go the see the war 30 tons what channel 2 Mahama we Ghana go the cotton Mahama 6 from economists cotton and you go the butter. Yeah, the modern day economist general and the same from economist general in 2024 was not to I'm a sales from economists now. One on Kurman and Ocean, what is economics? Ocean demand and supply. A bad economics a digitization and a running bibia. Someone who got a foresight. Fellas, we look as a son cabile. Wouldn't cabile, Zaway now. On Casamo gestures.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then cabile, the part of the company. And your company, what do you? The shares,
Mems. Million. I mems.
Only company. And then the transaction acquired $900 million. Digitization. The digitization, which was a factory. What would put them more factory? Say, you're more factory now.
No, the factory class and you'll be an open factory. Now the factory will be an open so you're more factory. It's a lily. Yes, the lily. Obe bruchira, a man be cut you. Be cut you near the TTL. A Juma, a jow over Quaco Dinamo, Bequaco Dinamo Bay 8 hours. Obe about cotton in there. We hear about Hokrana with wood, Johnny. Most sorry, factory. Give me a way, Jimmy. Obey pa, when baby papa.
In 2025, you will feed industrial revolution. Fourth industrial revolution. We are in the fate now. We are in the robotics era. And now factories they bring 2 robots and a packing back in Yama. Robots and raw materials and machines. And classic 4, reflector. Reflector, reflector factory. Now factory, Mahama was Jimmy Fui, Lily. Yeah, it's possible. Me and Chawa know. Yeah, how from any office, they have robots now in the casa. Open company fact. Timothy has my lady seeker. It's in Dr. BAWUMIA so training you to look for the future. It is all papa now going more factory. So who are more factory? Don't think so, Papa more factory. Your child should do beyond you. and then your friend of foresight.
Okay.
Yeah, pure digitization. You wish I would then wish I could say, you can work, you can do things, you can innovate. Kabile, people, what would you Kabile? Who Google Kabile? $900,000.
Million.
Is it $1,000? Million. What I was saying, yeah, to be a factory. Most the farmers who be a factory. Move here, say, factory, no, you
And then I am one, and then the delegates now, already 60, 70 now, already Kennedy, you know. And I'm on. Oh, there we go.
So we are the faith in those evolution, passive way, and passive way. We are program of this is the 8 years. This is the 8 years. We see former first lady and what taxi. And Jimmy Fue, and Cassia Fue. That's American president, one invited dignitaries about program, special program. We are taxi. And
I'm on Pek Cathedral.
Event center, class, Mukabrichi, class, Musa see a DK fire. Oh, what preaching? Who may job, approach a company of taxi.
Obia center.
Programs.
Yo, now we all rap, mama. Now we,
This week, yes, I got 10 appointments. You say 10. You say 40.
40.
10.
Yeah.
What do you mean, because we are not greedy.
Yes.
It is still possible. Talk about 2029. Remember, see you. It's me this year, 1 year.
Now, honestly, could it be?
Chef will be 1 year, 1 year, to multiply by 4 is
40 pepe. 40 pepe.
2 years,
80.
2 times
80.
All hands on deck. Yes, fellas.
Very good.
30 years, 12 years. Almost a soldier for 2
You.
So
I will hopper. Minimpa.
Soldier for war front in
And no more. Fini hot.
Because
Fini how you?
Senior high school when we school but was one day it will be got fried rice. Anyway, man, no soldier for your local peacekeeping by a shell got to say,
oh, it's car off. Oh, it's car.
And go like to a teenage pregnancy. Ya or say, young so or damn four. Ya two abani be a year to be a year. Yes, yes, Sefata. Yang position, they be a chance. Ye only position, fellas, a MC, NDC. And so I pay you to be. And he had the ministers be a year. You did deputy ministers be a year. I just see you as be a year. Ye GB. Now, yes, it's in a year. Oh, be no be fiatia, so be no be fraud. About a circle, about a junkie. Oh, be no be fraud. About a swans of a swaka, you're free to move, you grow to, and remember that circle me, and me die. What can't amount to me in repeal? Mrs. Fellis, what Shiaka, your phone be? What Busana was in the faint, I want to toss a fifth. 4 mark was one.
And okay.
Malaria. Someone that wanting.
Yeah.
Who was some papa, who was a papa way, only one papa, you repeat and soon into a woman macrani. You repeat.
Okay.
And you know what I'm saying? Constituency appointment on the brain, and some constituency based budget on the brain, and there can be some problem with.
Okay.
People be feeling from about development better not from home. Sika better not from home. You know, Piabe did say picture. Dr. Mamuba get the indirect road, the share bottom.
Sir.
Many could more damn ya chance, said the beginning here, young road. I must see a young school blocks where you better in order of priorities and a command Dr. Mamuba. Woman, your central budget, and yet is out to forcing caution expenses. Coca-Cola bottle to concha, that the man to do man is resting in Manufu and Kota Ministry of Defense, Georgia was yes, and could not say a budget.
That's it.
When budget, and your constituency basically solution is tailored to our needs. And you do my baby, and Sikabashi bottle, and hey, bring your no more chance here. Bring a no more day. I put my for Mama in your income. Your cocoa pebble be a tongue for play. Near Cotubi, your poyanin, your daddy, I can see a man who is coming by Eddie. No more foul, baby, I'm a baby. Yeah, I can see everyone remember. Yet Miss Edgy.
Yo, yeah, that's it.
Some companies who Munisika, Doctor Discrimination Button, don't tell my need. So when you're not this kind of no more cross white broke of us, so I don't for no,
yeah, that's yes. You, yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. Aye, dama, and one actually as for your market to a idea, yeah. Tompo, me up where? Aye, Yanko. We talk now, Norma. Norma. Oh, there, Mr. And go forward, actually. What do you casa? What do we all casa and I'm the big car because 15 there and also do why? Bacasa. What do you casa? Casa now, I'm like, we one time casa long, and to the casa de uncle. Definitely, you wish you only, you wish you, don't worry. Yanko.
I am not a movie. Why wouldn't me felt, you know, exactly.
Matthias, Yanko.
Oh, free Cincinnati. You know, Loveland. I mean, meaning, I mean, my digging, was here we had to have a Ghana pan, was will be deal, Ghana pan, who could you be? I'm so good to me say, Kaka. They sing now, protested. Now we have been a simple, name, sing, can't we? The Uncle Yimis of me, read it. He do much of one for seeing in
Maybe.
Many are patrol check is here as a boy. I show speed, office Cincinnati, patrol checking.
Oh, there be, Aden. Go on. Aden, I said, they are we. Kila casa, me obi another na we what's that casa where you say Koso cry now the one who doesn't know this go confirm fire name kila confirm na why casa I confirm cry no crack oh na me na me ma o se casa na the alkali na correct yanko obi anim I chose speed obi anim.
Last month, Safina, Okotoya.
Siasa. Odasutofi, Aboa sana. Aboa bisana.
Now, Missy, and this is for no one. Maybe I say, Mini American. Maybe and find Chobia for Nina Paso. You need to maybe Jinabe Casa, we near call. But me will be a pay action.
Sir.
Okay, too.
Sir, Pepe.
I'm telling you, something major for yourself. I'm something what to the
We know a blocker. Bema. Oh, We are not playing here. You are somebody who knows what's up. Into one of fire cock corner. I mean, let the fire flow. Why? Oh, the week asa. Fact check there. We know say you are.
Because I mean, American streamer.
Who free?
I mean, I said that time they kind of see, it's a different platform. Sir, I'm going to or TikTok. Senegal,
yeah, Kabi.
COVID by COVID by I mean,
yeah, Kabi.
Almost $1
billion.
When you see a bit, and this you see a bit, the culture says, oh, we're not getting for
digitization the other day.
When you see a bit, I can't say, 17 years. I mean, was this a treat? Was a DM or one of the treat? $50,000.
Yeah, Twitch.
$50,000. Yourself, how much? In the innocent and working. $50,000. This is come up with you know, you see 50,000. I feel like I'm going to be here. Now, Bobby, this year, Bobby, could you told him, kind pass, you'll be but don't for you. That's a medium fee.
Man.
Some medium fee. Mammy freedom, my papa free one fee. Miniano, and politics name I yes, Metro, me my car. You see, the next DMB. Fellas, so me know signing and me know we man up here. Yeah. Fellas, my fire.
I know.
But you do politics and yet I'm for us.
Yeah, be.
Parliament. Oh, didn't anything. Just say, it's how old you swing.
Galamsey Queen.
Not John say,
I know to Obechino, Obechi also. No problem. I'm always there. So you know me, Dada. I'm all. Oh, Unihao la, Unihao Tompo, Unihao.
And right now, what we are focusing 2028, and I think 2028 is looking good. Doctor will come.
Amen.
Doctor is winning 2028.
Amen.
For here, then American. When the person to be your questions are warehouse, anyway, when?
Great.
When you say 2 weeks ago, right? Let me name more fun. I mean, more fun would deal with cars, motor cars, and 80. Let me name the number. You say this young guy out here container where I say, oh, it's not done a kuno.
Oh.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh.
Many didn't say, say, we see, come here, because we were trouble, Braboska. Because now, me of our book, see how this come up with IT, no, so me pay $50,000 now, me maybe. We see, we Jahobi. Well, and then you bring me to 2020. Now we start this cyber security. Scam making. Telling you,
say the honest scan. Say the honest scan. For Anusimame, now Ubi Mrem will be right. Yeah. Ko 1 minute.
Cyber security needs technology. because of the anti ready issue.
Tombo Jina so mami.
Mate,
Meba. Daniel Facheme, Muni no be Fancheme. Adia maybe I wasn't going to do this. But remember 1 minute account, don't worry. But I have to say this. Madam Raul Francesca, you have been poking. I have decided, sir, I will not respond to you in a bad way because once upon a time, you were a fan of Political Zone. Once upon a time, you were a fan of Bawumia. You and I sat on this platform and campaigned for Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia. There is nothing wrong if today you have a change of mind and that you want to, excuse me to say, join another camp. You are cool to do that. However, I'll beg you, mem person manobe trial in any way. Minimum pa Raul Francesca minimum. I knew you because of Sister Betty Baden, who don't come to the platform no more. Most of you people now my platform no so ba moye de amoye no. Mishia mo abontin an kame to me akeka nkwase asem na ya amokeka no. Kame to me akeka bi akere mo. Na enso me kai say ye ni na ye adwuma was our platform you so as group members. Utie enunti say mo be trotro sa nkwase asem na. I take it easy and I decide not to mind you. About 2 weeks ago, I couldn't tell me Gina program not to make this announcement. From Fancheme. About 2 weeks ago, I went on TikTok and on one of the Ken Japan's platform, wo Raul Francisca way, sister way, and someone not all can attempt the dia na udi di Bawumia no. Me Gina so na me ye cool na me say, oh really? I was going to start giving it to you back to back too, but I decided not to. If in your small, shallow mind, Spain, if in your shallow mind, say what Guinea will say, going to factory is the solution. There is nothing wrong with it. That is your thing. But I know be no person here to factory. If you, say what Guinea will say beyond prediasa, election ayako. EC the gazetted form about except Dr. Bawumia 41.7. If after 1 year, so what that's why you could have seen ba said when in me ye. Now we bonono sabe we could do quite a bon name and about dam. And we did this a sabe a Canadian Japan. Baby dawa factory and Untian Fagana and Shannon sister. Tread cautiously when you come here. This will be the coolest and the nicest way I would ever talk to you ever again. Because when you are out there, you are not nice to my candidate. When you are out there, you are attacking the party MPP, the same party you want to lead. Masheda, and I would wrong kwasi asembi. I want to kwama. Masheda pa kwama GC. Masheda na mecha mopa and some fua motsena hot trotro mo page so and some fua mokeka atemdi dietan tanya mudidi sabe Alhaji Bawumia no. I see it all. Now so menenga will last warning. Raul Francisca, I'm being honest with you. Udimme obeton will page way so you know what I stand for. And I wouldn't want to descend into that dirty stuff with you. Seriously. This time around, I am not going to play nice anymore. If you come on my page, not the American umpa, I'm not the only TikToker, I'm not the only blogger. There are so many people who are doing even better than I'm doing. Go there, pay attention to them, and stick with your team. But so by me page so now bears all bet 38% now wine trying to insult Dr. Bawumia, trying to insult Her Excellency Samira Bawumia. I will have no choice but to put whatever friendship that was ever there, whatever acquaintance we have, I'll put that on the side and I'll deal with you as the animal that you are, because that is how you are behaving. And this will be the last time I will deal with you on this spectrum. The next time you come here with that nonsense, I will descend into the same stupid gutter you drink, and me and you will drink it together. Ebio Benjamin Aquakwasi Ampeni a when you neja wadwene Abu afunu Canada hana ye wono abuwe enya factory ena ema mining nyini a service Jimmy for or man be a develop we are si enya factory ena ema ni develop na mumu bi no Jimmy man ko school man fa mo school yie ena manya ti bonko so kwase ampani bi oso obetete MPP obesey yen enti manya mo classmate yo no so abon a wan ko school ye kurase ni ena mudi nachi afi we man to bo ho me see after 31st one someone to mo I will go back to the old Felix and this page will collapse. Juma you bet dim wahano. I will go back. Lady C, I've been keeping this thing for a while. If they get me back to my level, and some people will regret even signing up for. I'm about regret signing for even where. Some of you know I will go back to my old Kedebo down for one. Some of you will regret the day I'm mobile social media page. Anyways.
To other ugly jobs that I don't want to mention.
Yo.
Forget them.
Mate.
So disrespecting Dr. DR.BAWUMIA because they are in Spain, because they are in Italy, or any other place. Well, they are only seasonal workers.
Yo.
They pick fruits, they pick vegetables, and they do all those jobs.
Mate.
They sound their bodies. If people will be like, I don't even know the adjective to use for them. Ignore them, fellas.
Mate.
You know them.
Mate.
We have been here, we know them.
Yes, thank you.
Ignore them.
Mate.
Let's concentrate on doctor now. Afterwards,
okay.
We will dig them out.
Mate.
We will dig them out and blast them. We know Spain, we know Italy, we know what they're doing there.
But that's it. Tompo. Malafakes. Dabi, Tompo, Pacho, and Crawford Brigo. Charlie, 1 minute penna, and my Pacho, 1 minute to pet. Mr. 1 minute to penna find it now. Because now we're wedding care 7 minutes that, and I'm a man, me bear myself. Just 1 minute to now, and Crawford to go to myself. Any day, man. Thank you. Thank you, brother.
Dr. Winnie. As I make a Mr. Monse, I've been and I'm say Dr. Winnie.
Yeah.
Dr. Winnie Abano.
Okay.
Pia Dawa Nindia call our politics. Dr. Winnie Abano. Into Yesremo. Lady C.
That's it.
Contact us when you touch down.
It's when you real, it's a crowd of my back.
Contact us when you touch down.
Me try you real say, my half for Nanka or Paji, Matana, you see, my Jumaki.
And
Dr. Every I have for, or Renee, I have for, I mean,
yeah, and on my chin. Yeah.
We try our best. Doctor is winning.
Okay. All right. Mate. Don't put me that the pan. Edu meba. You made that the pan. Kwekuyao. Ofra no we me too ho. Me pacho. ofuru page na no we mute ho me da say sani o yam jano mami edu meba wona wo ba nanso yenya obi afri Ghana wo ha say ntino mama me me 5 minutes pe na me mbra wo edu me pa cho why mesre wa mini aketo ano pa chemi Mr. Daniel me pa cho over 5 minutes pe ye ti o kasama na ye ntumi
Yeah. Fellas up here.
yes
That's it. That's what I said. Omo poki o ono benya obetra mo na.
that's it
Na omo amejeje na focus on asem na ye kana.
that's it
Yeah. The woman in say, fellas, makache Ghana for say ye mistake na yam fa Dr. Bawumia mba. We will be sending a very bad signal. What you say? And you become the spirit of the MPP. Because in saying poor fellas, I was sure ye via cow and this for 3 muka cry, you know, but the face of Bugabugano. And as a phone, I know Muso Mui, Manuminian Sabi na you know, with no position chance, you win the power with intellectualism in Nano, Shabra, Bray. That's you win the power. Tama, or more, and down bomb the boys, so MPP penny, a party of intellectual. So I can't not even intellectual, you know. Nate, you win the power. We were struggling. We were struggling. Ye done ye hokakra. Ye done ye hokakra na abehwe na man this for years study. Omu se se bi o so mu so omu nim tutu asem bi a ye no so e betime esa ne ma asumdwe na ye to de bi aga na kan continue amani ba bi a ide akoda. And the sango for na twom ho ebe so bo so ye party no ye intellectuals bi. It is ye intellectual na Bawumia ye koto aba na ye Bawumia. Now, what are we telling those people? Now, you almost intellectual, and almost the about almost there be peno. Complain is old. That's in an intellectual party now. You can't get intellectual in the argument. No. And the intellectual for no, I say no, and you who has about intellectual in the back. This tells you, say, some people are not principled. It is all selfish one.
Interest.
So we a principle now follow MPP principle now. I don't see why you will say a candidate like Bawumia, the most qualified among all that are competing now. Say young for no change. Young for will be for.
Eden.
You know, I don't know what argument they are making, and sometimes Emma me feel sad. Say it means that people are following this party based on not the principles now. Say you Emma you so party no. So me Ochina. Sabi you Bawumia ni wana another candidate back no kita the same values and principle. I'll follow that candidate not because say our candidate no will not support MPP. I support MPP not because sabi Bawumia candidate be it's about individual you know embodying your principles, your values, and speaking our language. And if another candidate be about no strategic advantage, he said Dr. Bawumia, I will support that candidate. Exactly. About individuals, you Bawumia Bebako, another candidate will come into the party. It is MPP before you who is an nyansa do na de be de nyansa. And the nyansa do no said you are my to opposition. And this is one sabi nyansa do no and found good or bad. Nyina kwoto abama candidate.
Yeah.
So candidate here on you nyina kwo head kwoto abama no. Yes de yes you nyansa do ye dase. Ye nyansa do yan fan kwoto ye de atena se. Bawumia na ese ye mpeno no ana ase yan kwoto amano no. And the Nimian Baku na Wabo. Or no was at the time and year election, he was the most qualified candidate. Or no Abema Payida, where politician that, where MP that, no more than Kobai. Now and then the idea soon as you perceive for the most qualified candidate, I must say Debbie.
Oh,
and who here?
Oh, what to be that?
You know, Master say, Obi be able to support to be our supporting the but said you. Say ye politics soon change me the casemo and that's Dr. Bawumia casemo in your politics when Pako Tanasia. On lose you, yeah, PPN Belus. When in the end to lose you as former vice president or my never.
Yep.
I could pim down bed and obey him and him dear, ni experience of any people about Tanasqua. The open was a person call on a private jobber, obey me a baby, you ask Bagino. It is an experience, I didn't have fun, training, knee, exposure, I am a ninja, you have better no actually, near Sanko before, near best started.
It doesn't make sense.
The people will lose more. So, knowledge or the same advantage behind him. Now, at the same time, or no, the other strategic person in the say, also represented the minority in a way in our society. So, what you say? Bringing him, embodies confidence in other minorities. Say, if you belong to the MPP, it doesn't matter who you are coming for. Once you can show these qualities, these principles that guides the party, the party will always find favor with you. And if you are the most qualified, that is not account for any entity anymore. Anything Ashanti mines, Ashanti region, Ashanti region, other tribes, Ashanti region, because they believe in Akan culture or two for a Mamma Ashanti for the other. Edible Ashanti mine, in this way, Ashanti Mobo, no, yeah, Ashanti Nipio, better Ashanti, my Ashanti Friday. I do not, because Ashanti former many Eddie, and Obu two for near man or Eden, and two for so. What does us banded ya? Or before Sunday back, Uncle say, Sabio, Umfi, Ashanti Memona, if you leave those values and principles, the Ashanti Kingdom will embrace you. Because at the end of the day, it's the kingdom that they are building that they want to make it strong. At the end of the day, it's the MPP that we are building that we want to make it strong. And it's the values and principles. And for baby, if you can exhibit those and you can show those, the party should always reward you and give you that opportunity. Into me, if you say, if we put Bawumia aside, we'll be making a big mistake. And that mistake will haunt us forever. Because it will mean that we don't regard our qualities. What you say? We don't regard Obi was our qualities, and was our qualities no kind of who they are just say they are then. And that cannot be the case. Intimate stress Abane Fakotono, Moma Yenche, he is the most qualified person now in 2028. Obi be a contesting the and he'll be the most qualified person or governance experience wearing original ticket.
Exactly.
And about individual Ochina only one another most qualified candidate by a party more. So our principle for that person.
Sanity.
But as a file, so I'm about
away after the program. Why?
All right. Okay.
I'm coming to every about the way. All right.
Okay. Intimate as no come up from Sabbath to us.
Why are there, Rodani? Why are there? Me and my brother, I do. Piao, two. They say that they can move and slow down. They say fire, son. Here, will be a fire to the end. Mr. Yanko. Oh, Casano Nujina, I paid it in the Ujina men drop. Men drop on, obey Jina sweaty, men drop on, Oboa, Obeti, Educasa. What time the Sacra no side to be a car? Edromi. Yes, and uncle. Don't pull me back.
Because we are to see God on. Don't want to baby we are to go. Now who people will any papa near him.
Sound.
So any papa nipa. Or just a guy say, hey, him. Because Ibrahim right over telling your mama say, yeah, telling any independence by one. And this is 4 years. Say, on somebody a home education.
A honomokoy, a honomokoy, a honomokoy is sick as well. So good anymore.
National security.
Omo ehu no.
It seems as will be free. That's a way Jimmy Cranas or bomb anymore. A young is with the answer for HIV and it's winning. A young or near Muhammad. Or cotton at Yamahama, a bit timid. Because president or Jesus says, Yam, or Moon was so in Nipa, and Moon was so your president. I can be a young channel. A young man, what you could general say. What is a US
Edu mama information be. Edu oko Pentagon now. Pentagon US There are some places where we American citizen crack na onye serviceman and to me Pentagon. White House White House no president in it no. They said the Flagstaff House to me there are certain places where American you are to me crown now on the chooses here. Why?
Even Vatican in Rome. There are certain places you can go. Germany, all palaces, maybe which nature distant and how they were nation. You can go there.
Yeah, to us, do my start time now, to us. Yo. Yo. Oh, you Christo new. Yo. Ghana. Yeah, be there. Yes.
Because it's make us say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia economy and also call the digitization. The real thing say, it's that
Sanity.
Because we are in this, that's a winning cigar. Let's say Ibrahim, sister Garnet, to say, you're on the back of the approach here. What is who in this?
What do you mean?
Who you pass your war? Or but it's a winning answer. Or pretend me no charity. And so, I am president. What is a wood ya with me? People for the motor. Before they come contest, what if Ibrahim of our home? And you will be because you're one of the professors who are Jimmy. The more what's in the ministerial appointment. Now, for the time, the more what's in the ministerial appointment. And young man, Timika say, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, main to Abama. Now, what to Abama? What to Abama? Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia say, now what to Abama? NPP. Second, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, we need. I want to make it to Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia to get here first. So, student appointment no I can report one thing better
Okay, home pepe.
if I don't say no convince one to say no to about delegates there was sitting there with to about
sir
since you do be to say for them hey Dr. Mahmoud mama yen ko di e mo chi ko di mo to chi because mo to we say e ti na chile say mo to ni ya wudi people say mo to ni say o di mo ana na mo say di ma coordinators no who coordinator no who do the mo say ye to so aba o be say we ni bi mo ana so be ti me we ni so be ti abo an mo we ni bi mo e ye ni ma to forms ni ma no e ma o be ye coordinator anybody who forms the mouth, a police station executive. And then if I said, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, that's a long match in the law. And people match no way. Then say, and then what say, and then the course, the conference. Sometimes or 4 way to 50. What's that? Jimmy Sam, and you might get Kennedy, I say, or bar, or by up while any because a internal here, a Jimmy Kennedy, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, constituency, as a 10 appointment. Was what the constituency base budget every because I didn't hear you for and yes, I didn't hear for Sufo. I didn't hear for Sufo, and yes, I didn't hear some before. It's in one to Russia, no more budget, some of the presidential, no, so that dinner with your mother. You say, or no, dear, or maybe ask about me. Because I'm 54 money, you say, what you're saying. You need to be a because who me here was still on the but the school fees, but the company are so in the other. One also say, or bad the others and dear woman, because you know,
and I'm feeling as about
mistake. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, that's it. Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia, which we
all right.
That's a wood, no, so person will be able to about that. So person who take grants, that's the woman who take grants again. So I got Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia because I name sorry, no, same one. We didn't so see what Chairman Waka, we didn't work. See a poor people, but you know, delegate, Dr. you.
That's it. Do answer na obesi from the Jewish Square, Independence Square, hono. So person what the year the to say the boy in the year na. Per me cross check no me so person what the BB sad this and as we event here. 20 million cedis and I say $50,000. Say person oh yeah. Na sa akode you show. Okay, say sa akode you show we try video be I happen to know the cost of say it cost them as at that time, it cost them around $20,000. Okay, sa akode you Ghana new. But to pay Independence Square no, the NSS will I don't know. Boy we a be track or the creative content or 50 million followers, subscribers, which is going to give his content monetization and money. Oba ye wan ko donate ama any orphanage o. Oba ye wan ko sebe ayi osu children's home po no yakasa ode atade ba akoko. But we be use ye edifice. Ede twitwa videos, a flippo, ede creating the content. Eko went to Ashe. Accra Metropolitan Assembly. Omana na ese san komo man den. Esan komo man to me krata so de ko. As I speak to you, I'm still searching for approval like the man say onko ho kra no fan koye de okoye. Inti enya ade a eye free. Enya ade da ho free. Nanso unfortunately when you have a country that is polarized, These are the things that will happen. Okay. Obi said, how much did McMill pay to Ghana? For your information, McMill made a donation, first and foremost, of $25,000 to Osu Children's Home. Oye Otusu 10 children's homes. Or maybe $500,000. Jimmy for ammonia research. Muntie ni ye pa. McMill, oba ye no. Sika or ma Osu Children's Home no. Let them come and deny. Or selected 10 orphanages. Obi enya $500,000. Into 10 times 5 no kabum na twe sika here or ba Ghana no be say ye. Kabum na hwe sika be say ye. Ghana na nkasa won. Asonaba what I have noticed ne say ye nkasa Ghana for the empa de pa. Sa na mehu no. Okra na ete Ghana mu no. Ompe adepa. And by the way, for those of you who knows no, you can check McMill's visit to the orphanage. Ebe yi ni amama. Oko how do you call it? Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Oko Creative Arts. Oko baby a omode Abeku Santana ni we akoshe. Omo from say Abeku Santana ne boy back ne friend say KOD edi omo akoshe no. You will get it. So Emmy 911. If you want to find records, you go there and you will get those records. Why? We don't just sit here to talk. You don't want to hear anything good about Nanado. You don't even want to hear say Nanado gave your daughter free education. We know. But facts still remain facts. Utie, facts still remain facts. Somebody comes to step on your jollof. Did McMill come and step on your jollof? Did McMill step on your jollof for your citizens to be eating it? Some of you, the say BBI politics. Anyways, the great man, 5 minutes near uncle. Ghana mobile pound say what you research ya. Oh man no. Anka uncle Chadi awo can no cry say no cry na say no cry. Oh when this into the beyond even though say the awo can no cry still emfa no there be except me ba na me be cause confusion. Hey.
The problem can say but Mr. Felix, I mean, I say back on show. The look here, show speed by OBT as I can afford to say. But Felix, and first of all, I'm from more said one of what said the other day. First of all, if you say, oh, Ghana, me, oh, Ghana, it's Ghana. Say, we put up a family up there. And it's possible dollar,
Abafo. That's not by Papa. That's right, man.
Say, Medina, and normal circumstances, it's a fairly 9 cities, 10 cities, it's like 9 cities, but so bit a bit more Medina, or not the man also coffee, or spending between 15 cities to 20 cities on transport. It's a question I mean, it's answered. For one about them, as soon as all and many one. Oh, kind is for as a fool about them. But this time we look at say about things with ability. Comadina na kwa share nipa eko doduwa, nipa eko yibi, nipa eko kukubi, nipa eko panta, omuku kwa mo nyata. It's a card here one as on nipa never kwa. Or say a fair year 5 cities or maybe 10 cities. It's the question is for laba from as soon as or anyone. So, and this will be about the theater, the officers will be about what said here. Mr. Felix say, first of all, what you cannot say, and then first of all, away and penny for them. And penny for almost say, oh, Baba, the CSA Ghana, oh, Baba, the Sete Ghana, oh, yes, this house of one year, a home. This I must say, Sanka, and yet, a good father, the Bawumia Presso, and who people Ghana, the bit theater to law for Sona Ghana for Sedi, and can you this room has him? And kind of party become a pay me, sir. Then I see our book and somebody say, I bet you and no patch on me, and me, some more kind of can be yummy. Yet also you tell on all the others, make a movie yummy if you say, we are my young say, that I don't go for the trouble for. If you say, then I'm called for a journalist for I'm from Ghana before 2024 election. Then I'm from Ghana, and somebody come from Obitini travel to Pin and Naka said, a good father talk about go school with classmates. I did not tell me. Now, let me just a minister of foreign affairs, KK. And the guy said, "Tia me, Shana Manaba, and Tia Pacho." And you say, "We are some kind of yellow crew." And no kind, no kind of what kind of so. Yashan can say, "Oh, not one thing, no man, no Pacho." And so, no, immediately, yeah, my kind of food, and Tia says, "A good for 80 and 12 for 100 years old." It's year 12 and 10 near Pom MPP. And then, no, say, or one day, old teachers and 12 for 100 years old, or on a buy. What Casacram Puna? I will use as some American way and when I make up. Yeah, I want to see one in a shop. It is a Rabotina Pacho. You find your mom if you say, oh, they say Ghana, say Ghana be Ghana be what if he's a truffle. Some 20 bits in a better to one, and the can say the only you know, can you walk in you know, can the son say, Papa shall the cook, I take a credit, I shed you know, you think our drilling, what we cannot choke and we take one knock. Maybe someone make any name say NDC, a memona echo, rapidly a review so near media so the Eka say a memona echo years, Rafael's near Jenya yet till when they didn't send it and go ye. Said, look at that 200 cities are with me and will be to me and will be to me. I say, but question be decided. So the young fan say, I'm up at the 200 cities will be to me as I am an India. Mr. Felix, Mr. Say, and anybody who was as 200 cities don't be able to do as I am an India. The whole of last year, the whole of 2025. Yeah, I know, I said the whole of 2025. Contract means happen. I mean, if I means happen, I mean, more than what my you see 2026 mean about home. Wow. Second, Nipanet dynasty on Mary, and so say, obey a home windows in 1 year, and why minutes in amount, Amano, or see, Nisika. Yes, $1 above come here, better say, and I estimate in the buffer more, I shall say their view, and your money one that's also, yet that is so. It is an estimate night, and you may try to say it in Yabba man. By any did say they didn't say the palace. Being cast a good show, and so said, "Don't understand to say it's not one. Be a bit not see a picture also." It's a question people say, they say, I said, $1 number of 9 years and the song for so and for so no one. And for so that's it. It's really I make a change and say, MPP, the bar, what you more my gun. It's young. Dr. BAWUMIA, not 2028. Young science nearly in times of power. Not young man, that for if you say, Sabrina, yes, $1 cost of food or cost of Mr. Felix, not among food, not quite one, and and break out to say, Nia, and you can one more break high. Not a comfort fund, no one. All right. I'm a delegate to Waba from Dr. Alaji Muhammad BAWUMIA. All right, may I say TikTok for Patromo hold on, mommy. Facebook ni YouTube. Said I'm in Kakano. Brenaso, ye the movie sia. Wow, person or twice on to me back TikTok. A dini Felix appear political zone. Brahon Nakanipa 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Akanipa 6 a submission. Na in the program here. We are China beba into your point. Them said a bear you did to me. Acquire the bear not or China so yet to me about. And unti aha. And I'm in the Facebook. Any YouTube for this in Amea Domoa or China, Mama Yichi at the same time, 4:30 Ghana time, Mama Yichi na Yemfa the next edition. Or China, mean about 4 guests our program. So it's no Mombrana Yenina Yemfa do and Modo. With the money na say, said they be a more support to me. Bye bye.